Hello and welcome everyone to our game of D&D, Homebrew, Melodies and Mayhem. Yay! We apologize for starting an hour and a minute late. There were lots and lots of technical difficulties. For one of our cameras went out. Another thing that happened was none of the mics were working properly. So for the first session, that was perfect.
And a plane crashed outside of the house.
And a plane crashed outside of the house, but we're not going to talk about that.
That happens.
We can ignore that.
But we want to welcome everyone for the first time that we're ever streaming this. The first session we ever did was a recording. If you've seen anything on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, or whatever. But this is our first official game that we are streaming, as we are going to do this every other Saturday at 6 p.m., hopefully around that time, and we're going to go for a few hours. So we wish for everyone to tune in and just enjoy what we're going to play. We're going to go ahead and introduce everyone's characters before I give a bit of background of where we got to. We're going to go ahead and start with Cletus over here.
All right. My name's Cletus. And
Hi, Cletus.
Hi, Cletus.
okay. I play banjo.
Is that it? Is that your whole background? Backstory?
We don't talk about the devils.
Okay. You're up then next.
Alrighty. I'm playing an artificer named Rhodey. I'm a little auto gnome. I am technically in the band. I'm more of their tech guy. I make the instruments, kind of support them with everything. And yeah, I'm just an artificer with a little pet chicken.
All right. What about you? Woman with a baby.
Yeah.
Who's being blocked out by your name tag, actually.
Okay, well, there's a baby here. He might wake up and scream. I don't know. But I'm Raylan. I am a centaur rogue. I forgot what I was for a second.
I can get you one with funny.
I play the marimba.
Really sweet.
I kind of wear it like a saddle on my back, which is super fun. How much of my backstory should I tell?
We'll keep it short and sweet. So,
Yeah,
like what you've just said now would be fine if you wanted to.
Okay, yeah.
I'm Maple. I am a satyr druid.
Hi,
and
Mabel.
I play the drums, and I'm really excited to be in an actual band this time and not a cult.
So, bit of backstory of what we've done. This is a homebrew campaign where we're going to be introducing a few different mechanics that we have come up with ourselves, including a mechanic called band battles. Basically, it's taking a bit of the elements from a TTRPG called Orbital Blues, similar with their ship combat, but we are implementing that into 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons as a band battle, where it's lumped together HP. Magic really targets a whole group rather than an individual, and there's a bunch of things that you'll see as we go.
Or instruments become weapons.
Yeah, instruments become weapons, and everything's
Yes.
flavored in a way of music. As this world that they have entered into is an era of peace, and this group's goal is to become the best band in all of the multiverse. Background to what we did last session. Basically, everyone had met together for the first time. They had all kind of converged on the road, ended up meeting in a barn. The barn owner was going to kick them out, but luckily they were able to play some music for him, and he was very, very happy with all of their performance. He inclined them to go into the city and try out at the local tavern where they were having a small competition for a free night stay and some free drinks. As they get there, they get through the drinks. Cletus's paw had unfortunately lost all of his bones, so he's still recuperating from that. But they fought a group of gnomes called Gnome Man's Land, who they were able to defeat. It was a close call, but everyone did incredible for the battle. The name is still up in the air for your band. Right now it's tied between Chicken Scratch and AC/DC for armor class, defense class.
Or difficulty class.
Or difficulty
It was
class.
chicken scratch parenthesis, a temporary name parenthesis.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Full thing.
But so there's going to be a split on people for that. But we ended the session with everyone going to the room and going to sleep for the night, except for Rhodey, who stayed in sentry mode, and then for the last 4 hours built a rideable, medium-sized robotic chicken.
Much prefer the building things rather than the staring at us and watching us sleep thing. That's less
Yes.
fun.
And this is where we are going to begin. As you will all be waking up, you hear the sound of hammers banging outside, as well as a shadow casting over the window where the sunlight was coming in. The room has now become very, very dark. Someone has appeared to hung a banner in front of your window.
Still nighttime. Got it. I roll back.
It's
Rhodey, you've been up for the past 4 hours.
easily, yes. Yeah.
Do
So,
we hear any tinkering going on?
The whole nail.
oh yeah, you hear the
I'm
tinkering
making-
plus everything that's happening outside.
This
Good.
is a loud room.
This, yeah. Yeah,
So,
you just
you
hear a
guys have gotten
robotic chicken.
your long rest.
Push the robot out the window.
Which one?
I think that's mean. But
I
We
look,
can keep the chicken.
yeah, look up which robot? You just see I'm riding a medium-sized chicken. I say giant for a chicken. It's
especially compared to Rudy.
I'm small, so yes.
Yeah, I was want to say.
I am 2 feet tall. This chicken is like 3 or 4
This
feet
is
tall.
a medium size.
This is a medium-sized beast or a construct.
Hey, Rudy,
Yeah,
what you got over there?
this is Scratch. He's my bestie.
Does he do anything?
You see, like, yeah, I gave him subwoofers, and you see this just like giant like bass cannon on the side of him. It shoots people. Now, Rhodey, I'm not sure that's safe. You like when you like go up to touch it, it puts like a force field around me, and it just like springs you away. It also has a force field, and I'm just behind a little force field.
Pretty safe to me, honestly.
Where did
From-
you get the materials?
I made it.
You made metal?
Yeah. You can't do that? And you see me create one of my
Little, like,
you see me just
dispensers?
create like a bass guitar out of midair as I wield it like an axe. And it's like, yeah, I make things. I just make this beautiful like bass guitar.
Hey, can I see that?
Yeah, it's a quarterstaff. It's a +1 quarterstaff that uses my intelligence.
Cool.
As you guys are talking, you begin to hear muffling from under the covers.
Are you still a pile of goo?
You hear kind of like the crunching of bones as it like sits up and the mic fall off of him. It's just,
Oh,
well, I think I'm starting to feel better. I don't know, my arm's supposed to bend in 4 different ways though, as his arms are kind of flapping around a bit.
can you walk? Can you walk yet?
I'll try. As he
he
gets up and he kind of like folds over, but like forces himself
Mr.
up.
Potato Head when he was a tortilla?
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what this scenario looks
how
like.
big is Paw?
Paul is probably about 5'5". He's not.
Oh, he's a medium creature.
Size creature.
He can't go on Scratch.
Because of his bones growing back, though, he could. I would say he could compress down to a small size
I-
creature temporarily.
Yeah, I go to fold him and stuff him onto Scratch. Then, all right, Scratch, take good care of him. Thanks, buddy.
Do I still have my chicken?
It's a fine familiar.
Yeah, so you'd be able to summon it because it hasn't died yet.
When I woke up, I just imagined that my chicken was just laying beside me, and then just like woke up and start doing chicken things.
Start doing chicken
Okay.
things.
Cool.
He's just doing chicken things, pecking at the other robotic.
Oh, by the way, there's something blocking our window. I forgot to tell you.
And you guys look out, and you can see a large banner has been hung up on the end that you're currently in.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I'll start to go outside and check it out.
As you all get dressed for the day and then begin to head outside, you can see that everyone seems to be preparing for a festival that is going on. There's plenty of people passing by. Most of the barns that are on the corners that you saw yesterday aren't there right now, as they're actually helping prepare, hanging up streamers, getting banners set up, and they look like they're trying to get booths ready for games and prizes and just different things being sold.
Is there a banner I can wear on my horse body?
You'd have to ask somebody.
I find somebody to ask.
You see what looks like the tavern owner.
What goes is
She is currently finishing up hanging up the banner that went over your guys' window.
That's why our room got so dark. Hey, do you have a banner that would that I could wear around my horse half so I could help advertise?
She looks down at you from atop of the ladder. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say?" Hold on. And she starts to climb down.
I go, it's the racist lady. Hi, very loudly.
No, I promise I'm not racist. We've already had this conversation. And she looks over to Cletus. She says, I'm so sorry.
Sorry for what?
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
She says, you said you were looking for a banner?
Yeah, like that I can wear on my horse.
Oh, I don't think we have any that are small enough, actually. All of them are pretty big, but are you all going to be sticking around in town for the festival?
What does the banner like say? When is it?
The banner says the Festival of the Stars. It is the celebration where the planet has gone around its sun once, like every year. They basically this is their.
This is what it says on the banner. It says when it goes like literally once around every year. It's very long.
Yeah,
reading the
what
whole
it says. They haven't figured out how to shorten the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in big letters.
That's why it's so big.
Festival of the Stars, and then in really tiny text it says the rest of the
This is
stuff.
okay, guys. So it's when everything goes around the stars, and like we really celebrate. That's why the banner's huge.
Yeah.
It's a fantasy New Year, but like not because
But, like,
it's
not-
a fantasy world.
And for copyright reasons, trademark parentheses. Okay, yeah.
Sure.
No wonder. Well, no wonder you can't make it small enough.
If
Yeah,
you are
right.
going to be sticking around here, then you might be interested in this. And she runs inside real quick and pulls a flyer off of the job board and hands it to you guys. You see
for a banner.
that there is currently a trial by the queen of this town. Apparently, the band who would normally play every year is not able to make it this year, so they're holding tryouts for the band to play at the festival.
How big is the city to have a queen of just the town?
This is a fairly large city.
Or is it like
If
a-
you
is it
wanna
like a
look on-
duchy?
If you want to look on your discords, you should actually have a map of the city.
Yeah, is it like I saw like the little? Is it like a duchess or is it a full queen? Is it?
It's a queen.
That's wild. Okay, cool.
We'll meet the queen.
Yeah, let's go try out, guys.
Yeah, let's not meet the queen, but let's try out.
I think we'll meet her if we try out.
I think we should meet her.
She says, "Wait, you haven't met Queen Furina yet,
We just got here
or
like
Finura? Sorry, Queen Finura."
I look at Paul. Hey, Paul, my chances of being a king aren't too shallow now.
He says, "Well, I guess that really depends." As he sits there folded up on the chicken.
I mean, I hope she's cute and likes banjo.
How old is the queen?
She's a little over 100 years old at this point.
Paul, this is all you, buddy.
He, with the little strength he has, he like licks his thumb and just puts it across his eyebrows. I'm ready.
I'm gonna get you all gussied up. I promise.
Wait.
Wow, I'm gonna be a prince.
What's her race? Because depending on her race will depend. Like
She's probably an elf.
an
or
elf
something.
at 100 and something years old is like
Well, I guess
Oh,
we'll find out if
Queen-
we go try out.
a human.
Yeah,
20-year-old.
you'll be able to meet Queen Finura.
Cool.
All right, Paul.
Which way?
Let's go.
I start.
I
Walking
just
in the direction.
I also just start walking in another direction.
I turn around. Which way are we going? No.
She looks at you and she says, "If you continue up the path past the market, you'll head to the Bloodstained Beach, the castle just off of the Bloodstained Beach."
Which way did you go?
Can I see if I'm going in the right direction?
Sure, go ahead and make me what would this be?
Survival?
check.
Yeah. Probably good. Isn't survival
We should just have like a chance.
13?
13.
I would pass a chance.
You're
roll, too.
generally heading in the right direction. I want
Good enough.
you said you're heading in the opposite direction,
No, and
right?
then I said I'd start walking and then I turn around and come back. Which way are we going?
Yeah. Okay. So we just start
So
going.
we start walking and I like catch up to Rhodey and kind of like nudge him.
I-
just a little bit.
I'm just bringing Paul along. I want to start my 30 minutes to on my disguise kit to see if I can just gussy him up. It's just a DC 10.
Sure.
So it's
it'll take you about 30 minutes to walk there anyway, with just
Yeah.
the crowds and everything that's going on.
it's like, don't worry, I'm gonna make you the best little outfit ever. Yeah, I definitely did it. Like 18 plus my proficiency with it was just only plus 2 right now.
So it's a dirty
It's a dirty 20. If I wanted to, I could completely make him look like someone else, but I think I'm just going to do like the basic one where I cover up any blemishes and injuries that he might have.
Okay.
So I'm kind of weakened at burning him, where like I'm putting like stints in like his clothes to make it look like he has bones again. And it's a DC, technically rules is written, it's a DC 10 for them investigation check for them to notice that he's injured. By injured, I mean has no bones.
Scarecrowing paw?
Yes.
I'm getting him gussied up for the queen, and he's just sitting in a chicken tea posing, just downtown.
No, I didn't bring any dice with me. Can I borrow a d20 from somebody?
We don't have any dice.
Is
Okay.
bizarre.
I'm gonna just roll this real quick.
No, man.
So he rolled. Is that a 6 or a 9? I cannot tell for the
what's the
life
slide?
of me.
What was it?
Oh nope, it's my leg. It's all the way to the knee.
It's a 6. So he's none the wiser.
No, my leg's asleep.
Oh.
All the way to my knee.
Because of Paul's low roll, he just goes, I feel more handsome than I have ever been in my whole life.
Paw.
And he's just completely like scarecrowed at this moment.
Well, you are a true model.
I wish it could be my DC, because a DC 20 to not realize it is hilarious, but I think a DC 10 is fair. It makes a lot of sense, but I would love for no one to realize that he's just like a scarecrow.
As you're heading through town, you notice a lot of the shops are still closed because it's early in the morning. But you can see that this town has several different attractions and things you'd be able to visit, including a library that's quite large. It is currently closed until noon. They don't seem to be open very long during the day. There you can see that there is a protection order. There's a building that is specifically meant for hiring guards, and it says Shark Skin Clan Co. We protect you when you can't.
Interesting.
And then you begin to pass through the market where you see all kinds of different weapons that are mainly of dwarven craft and then a little bit of elven descent as well. But you see, different small shops and carts and everything as people are trying to sell you these daggers, these swords, these sets of armor. And you guys are just kind of making your way past them because your goal is set unless anyone would like to stop by one of these merchants.
If there's something that's like souvenir-esque for the festival, I would consider it. But I'm assuming we've already left that.
No,
on our way
you'd be in that area currently. As you're passing by, let's see who we used run into. We're going to go with. There we go. You're going to run into a man who seems to be standing in front of an inn. This inn looks like it's a brothel. It is called the Come Inn.
God bless.
The man standing in front of you, he's a human. He's bald and he has a very red beard that just hangs down about down to his chest. And he looks at you and he goes, "Come on, come all. We have the finest women here. And if you're not interested in the women, perhaps maybe some trinkets," as he holds out trinkets that seem to be carved out of wood that are very specific to this festival.
Okay.
And he looks at you and he says, "You, young horse girl."
Centaur. Rude.
Yeah, whatever. Perhaps you would be interested in one of my trinkets. And he pulls out a wooden bobblehead of what is supposed to be a representation of Queen Fenura.
What else you got? We're about to go meet her, so I don't know if that's offensive.
He says, "Well, it shouldn't be offensive. She used to be one of the finest workers I've ever had."
So he just
What
is
a
like,
queen.
wait a minute.
What?
Hold up.
Whoa, I was about to leave, but now we're what?
Well, yes. Ever since that group of adventurers came through here 10 or so years ago, they found out that she's the long-lost daughter of the old king that we had. And when he passed, she took the throne. So she's been there ever since, and she, well, quit her job here. And now she's been ruling over the kingdom, and look where we are now. A pinnacle of expression and music.
You just heard moaning in the background. Okay.
Alrighty. Do you only have bobbleheads?
Says, "Well, I mean, we have other kinds of toys, but we probably shouldn't explain those."
Okay, and I just keep walking.
Yeah. Says, "We do have this thing," and he pulls out a top, and he just spins it, and it just starts to spin, and it doesn't seem to stop spinning.
That's kind of cool.
And it just spins constantly. You stand there for about 5 minutes watching this spin, and it only stops once he picks it up.
How
Is
much
that magical?
How much for the cool top?
He says, "Top? It could be magical, but you have to buy it to find out. I like all of you guys. So, for the top, I'll do 5 silver pieces."
Do I have money?
Yeah, I have 11 gold. I don't say that out loud.
You say that, and he goes, "No, let me think about it."
It's 5 gold pieces.
Did I say silver?
I pull out my wind instrument, which is just a kazoo for now, until I can get actual pipes. And I go, "How about I play you a song and 1 silver piece?"
Roll me a persuasion.
Okay. 13.
He looks at you and he says, "How about a song and 3 silver pieces?"
Deal.
All right, go ahead. And are all of you wanting to play a song, or is it just Rhodey?
Just
I
me.
say, Rhodey, do you want
Silver
help,
is
or
a
you
dime,
got this
right?
on your own?
10
Yeah.
silver is 1 gold, right?
Yeah. 10 gold, 7 silver. I get +2 to performance, technically. I get +2 in my tool use. I get +0 to performance, but... dirty 20.
Dang, all right.
I'm going good. Yeah, I pull out a kazoo. I can't actually breathe, so I'm not blowing
You have a
anything.
little fan.
I hold it up, and then
I
like,
feel like you have like exhaust ports or something that you.
I'm holding it up to some exhaust ports on me. It's just blowing air out. And I just start kind of crumping as I'm playing this kazoo, and it's going good. I'm feeling it. You just hear, and that's a dirty 20.
Okay. Well then, with the dirty 20, you just see him play the kazoo better than I think that you've seen him play
I've
the kazoo
ever
so
played.
hard. Gary Guile is very, very like impressed with it and just clapping. He says,
And
"I have to say that was much better than I thought it was going to be."
I hold out my hand. Now top me.
Very well.
Oh.
He puts his top in your hand and then just spins it.
I don't move my hand anymore. It's just, I walk around like this now.
Okay. You walk around with this top spinning. Would anyone else like anything?
Does anyone have identify?
I think I'm okay.
Detect magic?
Oh,
Do
I have a +2 to Arcana.
you have detect magic?
Alright, so
I
maybe.
can certainly try. I don't
Yeah, I
get
do.
spells
Uh,
for another.
I cast detect magic on the top.
You can see if you cast detect magic.
Ritual cast, yeah.
Okay, so it'll take you 10 minutes.
Yep.
So then we'll say,
We stare at it for 10
I
minutes.
believe 10 minutes while casting detect magic and it's still
I
going.
was gonna say, I believe detect magic doesn't work if you're moving, but I would say as you're walking, I'd allow it this time to work.
Cool.
we're just kind of staring at it, watching it as I'm doing it. I'm like, this thing
Yeah, you guys-
should be
So
magical.
you guys will walk for another 10 minutes unless there's anything you two would like to do.
If the best they've got is a bobblehead of a queen, I'm gonna keep walking.
Okay. After about 10 minutes, you guys get pretty close to the Queen's Castle. You can see it off in the distance, as well as like just beyond the castle near the Bloodstained Beach. There seems to be some sort of a manor as well. But it's like just far enough off that you're unsure if the Queen would own that or not. You finish your identifying. You realize this top is cursed.
It's detect
I had a
magic that
feeling.
identify.
But you can still detect the
I'm
magic.
allowing it to detect it this time. I know because you can't technically detect curses, but this is a very weak curse, so you're easily able to detect it. Basically, the top is cursed to be when you spin the top, it never stops spinning. But at the same time, you're also never allowed to put it down.
Cool.
So if he tries to drop it, it'll just keep spinning. And it'll just stay there on whatever surface it is until someone else picks it up.
That's
Didn't
so
the dude-
cool.
On the top and pick it up himself.
Yeah, you could.
So he could spin it on him, and then he could use his other hand
Yeah.
to take it off. But he can never put the top down.
Yeah, I put it on my
Basically,
head.
someone's
so
always
spinning.
got to have the top in their hand.
Yeah.
I heard of a dagger like this once. It was made of gold.
Can I make it spin on my head?
You can make it spin on your head.
Cool. I walk
Can I
around
make
with it spinning on my head.
your face. I grab it
we just move it down.
and I spin it.
So you do, like, you grab it. So you successfully make it spin on his face. He realizes he can't move it anymore because you were the last to touch it.
Teethy.
So it is now spinning just on your face.
When I try to grab it, just get my hand caught and just like,
It's like your chicken force field. Your hair just bounces off of it.
oh no, okay.
This is basically the equivalent to having a pimple for a robot.
Is it moving all around or just in this one
It's
spot?
just a singular spot.
That's wild.
I'm gonna put it right between your eyes.
Oh, I'm
See,
Yeah,
like
you
his
just
blades to it, it'll
cross-eyed.
be like a
see how bad this hurts.
some kind of weapon.
Hurts?
Yeah.
He said add blades to it. What is this, a Beyblade battle?
Yeah.
Probably be
but I mean,
smashing
it's like a
them.
blade that can
That's
always
fair.
on. It's always
I didn't
moving
know
on
that.
you. It can, if you
1 out of
touch
10.
somebody, it can
Oh,
like
so, like-
hurt them.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Doesn't even
basically a
scratch
Beyblade
anything.
battle at that point.
Ooh, a Beyblade battle with this thing would be pretty cool.
It would never lose.
Exactly.
Anyway, you guys officially make it to the castle.
Mhm.
Let me pull up the castle real quick. Soul Stain Keep. As you approach the castle, there's a few guards that stop you at the gate.
I bow as well as a horse person can bow.
Okay.
I go, hello, party people. We are here for the party.
They're looking at the top in the middle of your face, just staring at it.
I look up from my bow.
What is that?
I am an autognome. I am Rhodey.
The other guy just hits him, staring. Sorry. It's nice to meet you, Rhodey. Wait, what are you all doing here?
We're here to meet your queen.
We're here for the party.
Ding, ding.
Okay, do you have an appointment?
I grab the banner.
I just point to the nearest
I
like
grab the
banner.
flyer, and I like.
One of the guards takes the flyer and looks at it.
You didn't know about this?
My eyesight's not that great.
Okay, give it to the other.
Well, it says we're allowed
Give it to
in.
the other guy. Listen. Are you here to try out for to be the band?
Sure.
Yeah.
Bias.
Are you all a band?
I'm a
Yeah.
yeah.
We
I
beat
played
the
band well,
gnome guys that were undefeated at the tavern.
Yeah, we're the band here now.
We beat
Ding,
them
ding,
last
ding,
night.
The guard with poor eyesight like rubs his eyes and looks. He goes, "Hey, you are! I saw you guys at the tavern last night.
We were
You're Chicken Scratch, right?"
Chicken Scratch, parentheses, temporary name, parentheses.
Now, I'm not sure we should be telling them about that part.
The other guard's like, "Wait, I thought those guys were armor class, defense class."
Difficulty class.
Difficulty class.
Which one do you like?
Which one sounds cooler? I already made the chicken.
Okay.
We already have 2 chickens in our group, so if you say ACDC is cooler, then this is kind of awkward.
Well, I can't give you a name because that would be your band's thing. I see you do have 2 chicken mascots, so I guess Chicken Scratch would work. But from, I guess, what you did last night, I would say you're more than qualified to go and at least try out. But remember, the queen has final say.
We weren't booed off stage, but no one cheered. And we just keep going.
They allow you in.
Can I have the flyer back?
It's a huge
Hands you the flyer.
Oh, the flyer, not a banner. It's like,
There wasn't a banner small enough.
yeah.
As you guys are wandering in, Paul's like, "Very nice to meet you, gentlemen." As he's just being scarecrow.
You're looking good, Pa.
He says, "I'm gonna get married."
You betcha, Pa.
You guys,
I'm gonna
I,
have another mom.
Can I give him? We don't have to use it yet, but I just want to say I get 2 infusions. The second one I have is a perfume of bewitching. It gives a target person advantage on charisma checks against humanoids.
okay.
I haven't used it yet, but I'm just saying I do have it on me.
Oh.
I have an
We'll see
enhanced
if it does
weapon
anything.
and a perfume of bewitching.
So then, would you like to use that now, or do you before you get into
I don't know
the
if I
cast?
don't know if I want to use it on. What's Pa's charisma? Is he also a bard? Because he was
in the
taught.
current state, he's gonna have disadvantage on all checks.
Well, this would just make it straight.
Well, I
Yeah,
was
that would make it
homeschooled.
straight.
I was
he-
a
I would say Paul probably doesn't have the highest charisma.
I am a homeschool college of lore bard. Where do you think I got all my charisma from?
The player in me wants to give it to our bard, but Rhodey really. I'm gonna hold on to him. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see if you get your chance with her. And if you do, then we'll gussy you up. If not, then we're gonna give it to our leading man here.
Trust me, I'm a chicken magnet.
Just because
Sure you are,
boss. Doesn't. There's a difference between women and chickens, Pa.
Don't listen to her.
Hold on, let me move to the right thing. Gotta look at my notes.
This is a dating sim game, right? Our
This is a
objective
dating sim
is
game.
to get Paul married. Okay, that's what I thought.
As you
But
enter,
what if Maple or Raylan wants to marry the queen?
doesn't matter. Then it's PvP. Then it's Paul's gonna marry the queen, and we're playing at their wedding.
as you
And divorce.
enter into the castle, immediately before you see a group of Vervolks who are all leaving. They seem quite upset as they're just like, "Yeah, the queen. She doesn't even know what she's talking about. Come on, Gerald. It's all right. She didn't mean it. my heart thing wasn't that bad, was it? No, man, it was all right." And they begin to leave. And upon the throne, you can see a singular guard that seems to be guarding her. And then there is a drow that sits on the throne, and she just seems to be sitting there with her head resting on her hand. And she says, "Bring in the next band."
One guard?
Yeah.
Does he look big at least?
Yes, this is a Goliath bard.
Goliath bard guard?
Just Goliath guard.
Oh, that would be cool.
He just looks at the rest of you and says, "What are you waiting for? Get in here."
Okay. Walk in.
As you walk in, what are your guys' passive perceptions?
Scratches is 14.
Okay.
Mine is a 12.
Mine's 9. 11.
I didn't write mine down.
What's your perception?
+3.
So it's 13. So chicken scratch has the highest passive perception.
Dear Lord, Chicken Scratch alerts you, like begins to peck you, and be like,
What is it, buddy?
you look over and you realize behind the large pillars that are in the area, there are large Amazonian women hiding behind all of the pillars. They seem to be wearing very little armor, but holding massive spears. You can tell just by looking at them, they're secretly guarding Queen Fanura.
Oh, it doesn't look like an assassination.
No.
Oh, I just are they like backstage, or they're like
They're behind pillars, staying out of the line of sight. So if anyone were to try anything, they could jump in.
so they're like in the crowd, not pillars like on stage.
No, they're pillars that would be like adorning basically just the room.
Yeah,
It's like
okay.
it's holding up.
Right, yeah. Yeah. I definitely just walk out there and I go, all right, there huge crowd tonight. There is so many of you guys out here. I love the pillars. Don't be shy. You can come on anytime. I had stage fright, and when I just got on stage, I got over it. So you guys are awesome. Come out when you're comfortable. Anyway, we are Chicken Scratch.
Did the rest of us notice them now that he's pointed it out?
You look around. You're trying to see what he's talking about.
Yeah, I try to just kind of point out.
Fanura, she speaks up and she says, "Very well. He's seen you. Come on out." She waves her hand, and you notice 8 very large Amazonian women coming out from behind the pillars. They each stand right around 9 feet tall.
God bless.
And the spears they have alone, any normal medium creature would need 2 hands to use it, but they can use it with 1 hand efficiently.
Look at Pa. Say, "Hey, Pa, you don't know about any
Sorry.
laws that prohibit 8 wives, right?"
That's it. What are you talking about laws? We live in one law only out in those fields, and that's the law of the land. As he tries to get his eyebrows, but unfortunately the stilts are preventing him from getting over there.
Like, you know what? You're right, Pa.
Hey, ladies, how's it going? Dang, 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 dang.
Go ahead and roll me a charisma check.
Natural 12.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What's your modifier?
+7?
For persuasion?
Just charisma. Just a charisma
Plus
check.
3.
So 23. You approach one of the Amazonian women, and she says, "You're much shorter than I normally like, But there's a charm about you. She kind of blushes a little bit.
Bizarre.
There's a height about you. Ding, ding, ding.
If you like him, you would love his dad. I
He
just
looks
tried to-
over and he tries to raise his eyebrows. And Queen Fenura just goes,
I say, when dang lady, you sure compensate for all the bones he's missing.
He's not missing any bones. Don't listen to him. He's not missing any bones. He's not.
Queen Fenura calls out to all of you guys and says, you said you're a bad, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Then what?
Okay.
Are you married?
She says, I was almost married once. Unfortunately, he wanted me to also have a marriage with another woman.
How do you feel about bones? Do you like bones? Do you not like bones?
Are you indifferent?
Indifferent about bones? Just a
First, you ask about my personal life.
in lovers.
About a man who I did once love, but he chose to follow another.
We don't like him. We hate him.
And now you're asking me about bones.
I really feel like the issue was he had a lot of bones, you know? A little too many bones. I really feel, and I just kind of nudge Paul. I'm gonna.
Don't you want a man that's flexible?
I spray him with the perfume of bewitchment real quick. Go knock him dead, Paul.
Can you make me a charisma check?
With advantage.
A persuasion check with advantage.
17. Oh. 22.
Paul says, I can promise you, my lovely lady, that though I have all of my bones, even though I don't look like I have very many bones, I could be the best thing that's ever happened to you in your entire life. I have become Colonel Sanders now.
Darn straight, Paul. Ding, 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 ding.
With the 22, she seems very intrigued by Paul.
Good.
She says,
I'll play at your future wedding. And can we just start playing?
Yeah.
speaking of which, play.
We're gonna,
All
here's
right,
the
so
song we're playing at your
this-
future
I need
wedding.
a group performance check.
So
Okay.
we all roll, or you want one of us to
You
roll?
all roll. You only get the one roll. So half of you, at least two of you, have to get above what the modifier out here is.
Oh, but
Ten.
you have a familiar to help you though.
I don't know what my familiar does.
Your
gives you the help
find
action.
familiar can give you the help action,
Oh.
but your find but the help action they have to be proficient in what you're trying to roll in.
I was gonna say I'm still.
Just a fine familiar.
So
okay.
I believe for you it's just going to be
Too
10.
fun either.
What's the DC?
If I say
I'm not going to tell you.
If I
I guess
say
17.
17.
that I realize I forgot something really important. About
You
the
also-
reroll.
No.
What?
What did you forget?
For marimba.
Well, so I rolled a natural one, so I want to say that I forgot to like crawl out from underneath my marimba so I could play it.
Do we?
She's
Wait, don't you? Do you
here.
have? Do you have silvery barbs?
You got a 9. So that means
Hold on, what is this?
yeah, the four of
Performance?
you.
Okay, hold on.
What?
If it's performance,
It is.
My one is a 7.
Right, because remember, natural ones and critical 20s mean nothing on ability checks.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a 7.
Right, you still fail.
That's
I was
yeah.
about to say, I don't think that passes.
So, Rhodey, you're the only one that passed. You stood in the back doing the effects and trying to just like
We're just gonna
get everyone pumped.
Is there anything at all I can do to reroll? Hold on.
probably not.
There
Not
is-
this early,
There
the
is nothing
king.
you can do to reroll.
Would I be able to cast silvery barbs on her?
No, no one's there's no enemy.
Barb is a bad thing.
What if I get really angry at her for no reason?
Then we get into Wait, okay, so we go into combat. He casts silvery barbs and then gives someone advantage.
Silvery barbs forces me to take the lower roll.
It can only be used on enemies, I believe.
It can be used on allies.
Oh,
It can be used on anyone
Is
as
that
long as you
a
see
I mean,
Sure.
an
it could be
opponent that makes a roll,
to
but
fix
it would make her take the
What did you
lowest
roll?
roll.
yeah.
You don't take the new roll.
So we attack the queen.
Can I get barbs?
Use silvery
inspiration?
barbs on her.
Oh,
yeah.
you could give. I don't believe you can give all of them bardic inspiration, but
You
you
give
give
one?
one of them.
No, wait.
Who got close?
Me.
Who has better? Who got a bigger number?
Me.
Yeah, hers is higher.
All right, so go ahead and roll a inspiration die, which I believe is a D6 for you.
C6 or 8? Yeah.
11.
I don't know.
That brings it up to an 11.
Yeah.
You still failed.
I was going to say, I don't think I passed.
Maybe it was DC 10. You don't know.
Brody, you were the only one that failed. The
I
DC
am
was
very. I'm carrying.
Oh, I was one.
You were one
I
off.
was
You were two off, and Mabel was a lot off.
It was Raylan.
Raylan.
I should have been able to use my sneak attack.
No.
That's not how.
So as you begin to play, you guys are all very, very nervous. Rhodey's trying to pump you guys up, but you don't play up to par. You don't play like you did at the tavern with that confidence and that swagger you had. Go ahead and describe exactly what you guys are doing that's making it like not as great. With your 1, it's the worst you can possibly do. I know you technically got a 7, but it could be that you like tried to get your moon off and you dropped it and all the things fell everywhere.
No, I legit want to just say that I
Like, you forgot it back at the room.
underneath.
Okay.
It's still on my back.
What I'm doing is I'm like playing and like swaying back and forth, and I'm looking at these like 8 women. But what I haven't realized is that I'm playing out of key.
This is like
a little bit out
a
of tune, out of key.
this is a modern day Skillet concert, where it's just a bunch of people way out of their prime, but the effects are killer.
I'm trying to keep a beat, but I'm also like trying to follow Cletus.
I'm very distracted.
And I'm out of tune and out
yeah,
of key, so she's
Cletus
also.
is just off with everything he's doing, so I'm also just like, okay. I don't know.
I was so
Can he-
flustered.
Choose guidance.
I was so flustered that I just grabbed my
Can't guidance
mallet,
yourself,
and
I don't think.
realized after everyone started, I did have my marimba. That's just
So you can guidance yourself, but I'm gonna say no to guidance in the moment because
Yeah,
it was a quick.
Yeah, it's a kind of a guidance
So-
something you have to concentrate on, really do.
Queen Fenura holds up her hand and tells you all to stop. She says, "That wasn't the worst performance I've ever heard, but it definitely wasn't the best."
Do you want us to try again?
Yes.
Yes.
In my extreme flusteredness, I forgot that I'm wearing my instrument like a saddle and I turn sideways. And then I like lean down, I crawl from underneath it, and then I stand.
So technically, we didn't start playing
Could
yet.
we please get one more chance? You
I need
are
a-
just so strong and powerful that we were nervous.
I need you to give me a persuasion roll, and you have to get a 15 or higher.
Should I say please, and then I get to roll?
No.
You can give.
Can I help her? I can give her.
You can help.
that is a 16.
Hey.
I can't just give her an advantage because I'm proficient in persuasion.
Oh,
yeah,
the
yeah,
help
yeah.
action.
Yeah, you
but
can
you
help.
already got a 16, so it's up
Yeah,
to you.
sure.
Let's see if you crit.
Unless you get a net
See if
20.
you get-
No,
no.
that's a 16.
Okay. So with the 16, she just fine. You get one more chance. We'll have another group roll of performance. The DC is going to be higher now, though.
Cool. That's great.
What'd you get, Maple? What's wrong?
I'm gonna
Use
use
a five.
Use that one. Lie and say you got that one.
I'm gonna use built for success just to add a D4. So this is why I rolled both. Just a heads up, but I got 15.
Right, 15. What'd you get, Cletus?
17.
17. What'd you get?
Oh, I got a
You
5.
got a 5.
Wait,
I got a
I got
nat
a
20, which makes it a
16.
26.
So
There you go.
3 out of the 4 of you succeeded.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. I got a.
Maple, you're still a little flustered from Cletus really throwing you.
Yeah.
I tuned my banjo a little bit.
This time you actually play on tempo.
You realized you were out of tune, but while I was pleading our case, you're like, oh crap.
Rhodey comes in, just kind of retunes it real quick and runs back.
Maple just cannot wrap her head around anything that just happened.
So Maple is very distraught with
Yeah.
herself.
No, she's crying 100%.
Even with that,
Here they.
Queen Fenura says, that was much better. You all did fantastic that time.
What's our genre again? Bluegrass? Jazz?
Yes.
Your bluegrass funk.
Yeah, bluegrass funk with a little bit of lo-fi marimba.
She says, I guess now it's just between you and the other band. As another band comes out, it appears to be
Punch him.
a group of 3 people. They say, what is your band's name?
Shake and scratch.
Chicken Scratch.
parentheses, a temporary name,
Parentheses.
One of the band members, the female speaks up. She says, "That's the dumbest name I've ever heard."
We are the Arcane Accord.
In the middle of them saying it, I don't let them finish. I just go, ha ha, ha, that's stupid. Just in whatever they're saying. I just didn't want to interrupt you.
I appreciate it. One of them gets a bit flustered at it. The other grabs on him and says, "Don't bother with them. They're no threat to us."
Ha ha, your name is stupid.
I need my mage hands so I can mess one of them up.
They say, Queen Fenora says, "Quiet down, children."
I cast message to one of them and say, "You're stupid." And you just hear it in your head.
Queen Fenora then says, "Listen, both of you have performed excellently in front of me. I believe either one of you should be allowed to perform, but only one of you can."
We have Paw, though.
She looks over at Paul and he says,
He can't move his hand, so he has to do eyebrow movements.
Give the look to that Amazonian warrior. Maybe she'll...
I don't think she has any say in this.
her finger guns and she just... she just looks away.
We're very late.
You hear one of the Amazonians say, "Really? You were with that gnome before, and now you're trying to go for a half-elf? I can't help it."
No, that's wild.
We're very late.
Queen Fenora says, "One of you will be allowed to perform at the festival. But there is a challenge I must set before you to see who is allowed."
Yeah.
Our roadie is beat.
She says, "Unfortunately, the last day of our festival, we would normally have a large firework display.
Cannons on the back starting to pop out.
Our finale's firework cart, unfortunately, has been lost within the mire near our town. The first route to retrieve the cart and bring back our finale's fireworks will be allowed the position to play during the festival's finale."
Someone's got on my back. Let's go.
I raise my hand. What if we donate our own firework machine?
Pew, 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 pew. And I just start launching firebolts in the sky. This is a firebolting room, right? This is not like a wooden room.
It's a stone room.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because you said pillars.
But
So I'm like flying off fireworks.
royal, like, drapes almost coming down from the ceiling. I'm gonna need you to give me a performance roll to make sure you don't catch any of them on fire.
Here, take the advantage. I'm a proficient.
I can also give you a...
I'm not using my tool, so it's only a 17 instead of a 19.
So you successfully don't catch
It
any.
was on the first roll, too, so I didn't need help.
But as you're firing them off, all of the Amazonians pull their spears on you.
I don't stop. I'm like, just kind of dancing.
Fenora says,
I'm like,
"Set
yeah,
that down."
feel the crew. And these deadly guns just like go away.
Please, no fire indoors. That's dangerous. What, do you go into a small confined room in a dungeon and cast a fireball with your friends around?
If we were wizards.
They're just fireworks.
Oh, look at it. She's got a good point.
No, because they didn't let me last night.
But theoretically, would you?
If they let me. Are you saying you didn't enjoy the fireworks?
That's not the point.
He means well.
Either way, the first one of you... Oh, the other group's gone. As you look over and realize they've already left.
Someone get on my back. Let's go.
And I pick Paul up, and can she do a DC 10 check to see, investigation check to see if she can see through my disguise?
Who's getting on my back?
No.
40 speed and I'm dashing.
Which one of yours rolled bad? Which one do you keep rolling
This
bad
one.
on? Here, roll this one.
I will...
Rules well.
That is 16 on the die.
I'm so mad.
With Fenura's bonus, that would be an 18.
I don't believe you.
Okay, can we assume that Maple's on my back and I'm
So
going
she sees that he is bonus.
That's
I
fine.
can go
mostly
for 6 seconds.
Mostly bone. I put him off the mountain. I go,
We can leave
it's
them.
way too dangerous. Paul, stay here with the lovely ladies. And I hop on Chicken Scratch. as we start to leave.
Chicken Scratch goes, starts running.
Yeah, Maple's on my back. We're
He-
already
Maple's
80
on your
feet-
back.
We're 80 feet every 6
What are
seconds.
you doing?
We're booking it.
Uh,
Trying to
we
catch up is
are.
what he's doing.
I am also
You follow.
80 feet
Crazy.
every 6
So
seconds.
that means Cletus is kind of far behind you guys.
I went from the slowest person to the fastest person because I have a chicken mount.
Keep up, Cletus. You didn't say first team. Back, you said first person.
Steel Defender has a speed of 40 feet.
Not one of satyrs ride horses.
I'm just like drinking.
There's no way. You have like weird
This
goat
means that
legs.
your group, in a hurry, is trying to head to Lost Boot Mire.
My marimba
You
is
didn't
in the
get
middle of the room.
all of the information.
I was gonna say we didn't get any information.
You just know the firework cart is in Lost Boot
Hey,
Mire.
they got a head start. We gotta go. We dropped off our boneless dad. They got less information because they don't know my dad's boneless.
But they.
Do you say your dad is bone?
Yeah, they don't know that. Yeah, it's Paul, right?
Yeah.
Hold on a second now.
Wait a minute.
How are you?
Why do I call him Paul?
I didn't know I had a secret brother.
Was it a secret? I thought he was Paul.
I didn't know you were my brother.
Cut away to Vanura and Paul sitting in the room. Paul goes, I think I just had another son.
He has advantage on all charisma checks.
Vanura approaches him. He's like, so, are you really boneless?
And you want to have a third child?
He just smiles and then we cut away.
Okay.
Only where it counts. It just fade to black.
So you guys are now very quickly trying to head to Lost Boot Mire. If anyone wants to pull up the Discord, I should have the map of the town. You'll see where Lost Boot Mire is.
Yeah, we didn't bother to ask how to get there. Never been.
I assume we see the other group, like, at some point, running.
Maybe.
Let's see. Let me go.
I mean, I can charge if we see one of them.
Should be under World Map. Yeah, Soul Stain. So you guys are at Soul Stain Keep, and you'll have to head to Lost Boot Mire, which the only gate to get over there, the only bridge, is going to be like all the way through town.
Deal. Let's do this.
What section?
It's under World Map.
I know you're still world sleeping.
So we're gonna say you guys have access to a town map to see where Lost Boot Mire.
Bottom one?
Cool. Yes. I've given it to you so that I don't blind myself.
I'm like, as we're going, I'm just yelling directions to everyone.
And we were just at.
also assuming
Soul
that my
Stain?
character is not as
You were just
directed
at Soul
around to
Stain.
left and right as I am.
Yeah.
All right.
Just a heads up, and just because I noticed, I think you have the D&D like tags, but you don't actually have a category for Twitch itself. I don't know if that's something you wanted to do because it's not on the actual D&D page,
I
so
think-
people can't find us.
Oh, really?
If the search for like
I thought I
D&D
set it
stuff,
up for D&D.
there's like a tag that says it, but it's not under the. You have to set it up under a game, the game Dungeons and Dragons.
I thought I did. All right, how do I do that on my phone? Let's see. Because it says that we're live currently.
Yeah, I can see it. It just has one because it says we're not like broadcasted on here, and I just looked and we're not. We can cut this out on YouTube.
The stream manager, and that'll enter the right name.
Probably.
Hey.
He said probably. No, I don't know category Dungeons and Dragons.
That's so weird. It hasn't broadcasted us. Like
I mean, we're broadcasting.
no, like I'm checking on like another account because I was just making sure like chat wasn't doing anything. It says we're live. I have to like go on our actual profile to see us.
Okay. I mean, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I didn't know if
You
you.
can try to fix it later.
Yeah, no, it's nothing big. It was just like maybe it's because it's not recommending it because it's only suitable for adult audiences. All the other ones aren't.
I don't think I set it to be
Oh,
for
it is.
adult audiences. Oh, is it?
It is.
I can change that real quick.
It is. It told me when I came in. It was like this is.
Because there's no reason for us to be adult only.
Yeah.
At least that's what it said when I first
Oh, it's
came
because
in.
I put significant profanity and vulgarity and violent and
Yes.
graphic depiction.
Yeah, that's what it says right
Oh.
here. It's intended for but I don't know if that's causing us to not appear on the D&D.
That might be.
But yeah, it says it right here. It's under Dungeons and Dragons, but it does not say that it's
All right, so I will go ahead and turn off those, so we'll see if it changes anything.
Yeah, again, not a huge deal. It was just like it wasn't publicly broadcasting us.
Save.
And if we figure it out in the future, we can always
I updated it.
recommend people go back to our YouTube channel to catch up.
Yeah.
And then all of this will be cut out anyway.
Yeah.
So you guys begin to very quickly try to head through town. You're trying to find where the Arcane Accord went, but they seem to have already like gotten way ahead of you guys. And you realize as you're going through town that there's even more people now. So you're having trouble making your way through the crowds. People are still trying to help set
Do you
up.
see another route?
Do I see another route?
Like even if it
you
takes
do,
us-
but it may be difficult for Raylan. The other route is going across the rooftops.
Only other way is across the rooftops. I should have been a thief.
Is there like a low? Is there a house that has like a low roof that I can make it on? And then get
Conveniently, one of the banners they're trying to make out of wood is leaned up against a building.
Let's do
Perfectly
this.
as a ramp.
All right,
Let's do
let's
this.
go.
What do I roll?
This is going to be an athletics check.
Dang.
This athletics check is going to allow you to climb up that as well as begin to jump across the roof.
There's no possible way.
Not acrobatics.
It's not strength based though. This has nothing to do with strength.
You are a horse.
Yes, but
wait.
you're going to be jumping. And when you jump across roofs, it's your strength modifier.
It's-
times
yeah, it's
a
not-
certain number.
Yeah, it's normally tough. Yeah.
What's an 11? What's a 9 get me?
A 9, you're going to jump across the first roof. Fine.
I can roll again.
Everyone's going to need to roll.
Okay.
Why? It's just me.
It's
I think we all have to
say
get
you
up there.
have
Yeah,
to go.
Oh, I don't even know where they are.
it's athletics, right?
She didn't say that we had to come back as a group. She said that one of us had to come back.
Well,
as
we
a
still
group.
got to roll to get up there.
Yeah, I immediately follow you.
So I'll say a 9's going to get you up there at least.
11.
11. What'd you get, Rody?
Well, I won't be doing it, but Chicken Scratch will. Or Scratch will. Okay, so it's a nat 20 plus, nat 20 plus 4. So 24
right.
athletics.
I need to shoot fireworks down.
Yeah, Scratch the chicken gets 2 plus my proficiency bonus for athletics. And then his perception is my proficiency bonus doubled. So that's...
I'm just holding the chicken that I have under my arm.
What about you, Mimi? Another 5?
She's on my back though.
Oh,
Does
so
she
you
have to
don't...
roll if she's on my back?
No, but that would make you roll disadvantaged.
Mm.
Dang.
You can cast guidance, though, on her.
That would add a D4.
Yeah.
So I need you to roll disadvantage.
That gives me a 5.
Do you want to give her guidance?
Yeah, I'll give you guidance.
Okay, what's that?
A D4.
Four.
It's like it's gonna matter.
It's a 7.
2.
So that makes it a 7 total. We're gonna say that you successfully at least get onto the roof. You struggled. The others somehow made it to the roof before you, and you were already ahead of them.
That's cool.
So all of you are now on the roof, and you have about 4 roofs to jump across to get to where you need to go before you have a clear path to just run.
Cool.
I'm going to need an athletics check for every 2 roofs. So give me 2 athletics checks.
Even with my 24,
Big
24.
jump a certain amount.
You can,
14.
but the gaps between these, the first 2 are going to be about 10 feet apart, and the last 2 are going to be about 20 feet apart.
14 and then a 17.
You said a 14 and a 17.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta roll a disadvantage with you on my back.
14. Oh, we did 2.
Yeah,
So, yeah. A little bit worse. 12.
Okay, let me see. Let's see.
So 14 and 12.
Okay.
How?
You don't have to roll a disadvantage.
No. No, we just have to roll twice though.
yeah.
But that's what I
two,
said.
two-
Okay, so I'm gonna get
Right.
off of her back because that was 2 17s.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
So now you don't have to roll disadvantage.
You don't have to roll a disadvantage. I get off your back.
Now you just roll twice.
If I already rolled a disadvantage, can I take away the lower one of the 2, or should I just roll
No,
again?
Just roll again.
Okay, because I got a 20 and a 2. So I'm just
Yeah, I'll just have you
this will be
just
my
roll
2.
again.
Oh, a 20 again. Cool.
There we
It
go.
was faded.
It's a 19 and a 13 because I have a -1 to strength.
Okay, so
Oh, plus the D4 guidance.
everyone was successful in getting across
She can cast it whenever she
the
wants.
first 10-foot gap.
Okay, cool, sweet.
So each of you jump and make your
That's
way.
one ability check.
Uh,
Yeah, but you can keep
the
casting.
second cap is much
No,
larger.
I rolled well enough.
Cletus and maybe both of you successfully cross that second 20-foot gap.
Do I do cool parkour?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
I run, jump, land, and tuck and roll with the
That
chicken
would
under
be
my arm. and
acrobatics,
perfectly
not
safe.
strength.
I'm just
Huh?
screaming.
That would be acrobatics, not strength, though.
No, it would be strength.
It would be strength.
Athletics.
If you look at
To long jump.
rules,
Yeah.
long jump is still-
You gotta be strong to jump really far.
I guess
you
that's
don't gotta be strong to balance on tight.
Yeah.
Or do a backflip.
Just
Acrobatics
like-
is dexterity.
Yes, but the parkour that he described.
Yeah, the midair backflip. Yeah, the midair backflip would be acrobatics. Yeah.
But
Maple is just screaming.
yeah, Rhodey and
Like that.
Rhodey and Raylan, both of you fail the second jump.
With a 19 and a 13?
The 19 passed the first one,
Yeah, I got a 12 on my second one, so yeah.
and
I think the second one's harder.
The 13 failed the second.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as both of you make it to the other side, you look back and you watch them jump as they make it about halfway, and then they fall. You take no damage as you land on a cabin cart. And the man yells out,
My God! Love it. Cool.
as both of you get up and very quickly begin to run back through the crowd. All of you make it to an opening. As
It's actually fun. We move 40 feet a turn or 80 feet a turn anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
It's not like it mattered
So
much.
you guys are
actually, you move 120 feet. You can use your bonus action to
You
dash
can run and jump
Yeah,
like a
that's
horse.
fair.
and your action to dash.
horses don't really jump very far.
But they can run and get
That's
a good
fair.
head start.
Yeah.
I can dash,
And then movement.
And then dash.
no.
Dash revolution.
Dash.
All right, let's see. So
Wait, she moves 120 feet around. I move 80 feet around. We're faster than like anyone around here
So
anyway.
instead of taking about 30 minutes to get through town, you guys take about 10 minutes total.
Heck yeah.
to get through
Yeah,
town.
we have hot sauces that I can mark.
Why
Wanna
do
get
you
some
need-
chicken.
Where did that come from?
I'm thinking about getting some chicken and dipping.
Oh yeah, you should look for free.
It'll be in one of the drawers. And
I was like, what does that have to do with D&D? But yeah. So what I was saying is, you guys make it all the way through town. You end up making it to one of the lower class districts, and as you're running through, you finally see the bridge that leads over to Lost Boot Mire.
Mm.
Let's do this.
Before you cross the bridge, you look over. You can feel the humidity and everything coming from the mire. You feel a sense of danger coming from it. You know that, all right, going into this place, we have no idea where this cart is, and this mire is huge.
I feel
And
no.
we don't know
danger.
what's in the mire, so this is going to be a dangerous path.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure. Are you ready to go into the mire?
Yeah.
What else is there else to do? Do we see any signs? Can I do like an investigation check to see if they went like straight? Like if I can like try to see if they were around or
Yeah.
see
go
if they
ahead.
looked
Give me
in
an investigation.
Right, like, did we pass them because we got through so quick?
16.
16. You begin to look for tracks to see if you can find them. You see plenty of humanoid tracks coming in and out of this area, as well as non-human tracks. A lot of the tracks that you see as you're following them, you follow across the bridge and just a bit into the mire. You see there are lots and lots of what look like lizard bulk tracks. So you're unsure if the group that you're trying to beat has already made it here, but you know that there's definitely things that live within this mire.
Yeah, and this is like the only path. There isn't like there's not like this is the dangerous path and this one's the long path. There's,
And
okay,
to
yeah, then
get
I don't
into
care.
the-
Yeah, one way to go.
Okay,
To
yeah,
get
cool.
into the mire, you're going to have to trail off of the normal path,
Yeah.
and you're going to have to actually trudge through the waters of the mire.
Okay. Ew.
I won't. Chicken. Scratch will.
What we will do is we'll go ahead and take a quick break here. We'll start back up in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
So then let me go ahead and we're going to switch it over to we'll be right back. So as you get into the mire, you realize that the further you go in, the deeper this mud gets. There is a river that you obviously crossed over the bridge. that may be one of your safest routes of travel, or you can continue going through the mud. Going through the mud is considered half speed, though. You good over there?
So those are really crinkly.
Yeah, playing your own stream in front of your own mic.
Is the stream also echoing right now?
No,
I think it's because it was going through my mouth.
I've done this before when I used to do streaming. I would open my stream and it would start echoing really bad because
Because
it feedback.
watching it
I
through,
was
yeah.
just making sure it's not like an echo or anything. I'm gonna also lose it too, man.
Yours is right there. Okay.
My crunching is probably not helping either.
Yeah. So there's. Okay. So how? Okay. So I can move. I can move. Use our,
Look at you.
if we use our action.
Oh, the camera quality's nice.
So you can use your action to move,
Yeah.
but that could hinder you if something were to happen. Because you'd be using your action all the time and it begins to become exhausted. Luckily for you guys, if you choose the water, there seems to be an abandoned raft next to you. That seems to be stuck in the mud.
How convenient.
Would need a strength check. Out of the mud.
Strength or athletics?
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
I don't think anyone here is strong.
That's a 13.
We all have -1.
Would anyone like to assist Cletus?
I don't think anyone
I'll
can.
give it a go.
You can help.
That's a 12.
It's a 5.
6.
With all the strength that your group can muster, you guys somehow successfully get it in the water.
Yeah, there we go.
With combined roll, we at least reached 20.
So like we push into like deep water now.
You push it into the deep.
Ooh, okay. That's
So now is your chance to hop onto it, though, before it really gets out of the river. So as you all hop onto this raft, you find a few sticks that you can use to try to guide yourselves through the river. Obviously,
how deep is it?
as
I
you
put
get
this.
to the river, you get a pretty large stick. It takes you all the way through in your hand. It's a little bit farther down, and then you hit the bottom. That stick was maybe 6 feet tall. So getting into the river, could be pretty deep for anybody.
Okay.
Ching.
Along the way, in the murky waters, as the river takes you downstream,
Mm-hmm.
you begin to see things in the water. You begin to see what looks like logs that are floating through the water. You can see bugs just. Yeah. Now you want to speak? Bugs are kind of bouncing off the water the way you would see in those places. Those of you who are living with flesh are being bitten by mosquitoes.
Sucks to suck.
And you can also see very, very large spider webs within the trees as you are going through this mire.
Large enough to be like
Large
not
enough
like
to hold a human being.
they're really like in our path or just kind of around.
There are a few that come to the path, but they're easily broken.
Okay, I was because I shoot like fire bolts or whatever I need.
Out of the way are much larger and much more intricate. When you begin to look under the water, you see the logs floating towards your raft, and they just slowly bounce off. You can also see snakes that are moving through the water. Some of them have their heads poke out, and they look at you guys as you're floating down a river. So the bugs constantly swarming. Then you begin to hear a faint whisper coming from the forest. As you hear this whispering calling out to all of you, and it's saying, "This way, this way."
Do an insight check, I guess. I fully believe it. 5.
Let's say so. You can do an insight or a perception check.
It's same thing.
13 on insight.
Okay.
I mean, 14, sorry.
Said 14 insight.
Well, as a group,
I got a 6.
You got a 6.
we all just start pulling to the side.
Do I notice anything in my 14?
What about you, Raylan?
I was doing
2.
perception and I got a 4.
So you're the only one that seems a bit suspicious of it.
Oh, chicken scratch will do a perception.
Yeah.
15.
Chicken scratch doesn't.
Now,
Also,
Scratch!
Chicken Scratch, like, I think Chicken Scratch is onto something.
It's okay, Scratch. Don't be
The
nervous.
rest of them outvote you, though.
Could I persuade the party?
Well,
Well, what do you see? There's
yeah,
you,
you
don't.
have to explain what you see then.
Guys, in my lore bard studies, I heard of these things called sirens, where they lure their prey by calling out to you from the distance in the water. And
But we're in the water. There's no water over there.
yeah, but it could be some kind of land siren.
I call out, are you a land siren?
It doesn't respond, but it does say again.
This way. Quick, to safety.
I think I might be onto some, Cletus.
I mean, we're safe over here, though.
Yeah, we're safe already over here. If you want to come over here,
Feel your raft shake a bit as you notice these logs. They're starting to become a lot of logs that are surrounding your raft here.
Just start pulling to the side. I don't want to be here
Would
anymore.
someone like to make me either an insight check or a nature check?
I do a nature.
I will. Yeah, I can actually.
Wait, you-
What's your nature? No, nature's bad for her. I think
Who's wisdom?
it's
I mean,
it's intelligence.
Intelligence, yeah.
It's me. Yeah. Yeah, which is weird.
The
That is
robot
weird.
of nature.
Woo, 21.
Nice.
Yeah, nature being intelligence is like strange.
Because druids kind of just suck at nature.
Right.
You realize these large logs that are surrounding you aren't logs; they're crocodiles.
Never would have thought.
Should probably.
Yeah, I would. I just go. Oh, we need to leave.
I cast speak with animals
Oh,
on myself.
Okay,
she has speak with animals always on. She's a satyr.
that's fair. She also does.
Yeah, but what if I want to use my Cletus charm?
Oh,
Bring on your Cletus charm.
bring on the
Hey
cleats
there, Mr.
charm.
Crocodiles. What y'all doing?
Well, hello, friend. How you doing?
Doing all right. Would you mind explaining why you're surrounding my raft?
Oh, nothing. You just smell real good. Perhaps you'd want to come a little bit closer. I'd love to just give you a good, a good whiff.
I would love to, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we just ate a bunch of crocodile poison, and I really don't want you all to get hurt.
Make me a deception check.
That's a
Dirty 20?
no. That's a 18.
18. The crocodiles begin to murmur amongst themselves and say,
Well, that was mighty kind of you. Thank you for alerting us. I guess we'll be avoiding you for a little bit now then. How long exactly does it take for crocodile poison to pass through a person of your own stature?
About 72 hours.
I don't know how long that is, so we'll just wait as long as we think is good.
That's 3 days from now.
All right, we'll wait 3 days then.
Cool. I'll try not to eat any more crocodile poison.
Well, we appreciate that. We
No
help,
promises.
we
though.
help you feel better.
Ask him if he eat robots.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
No, you gotta ask. And I just yell, do you eat robots? I don't speak crocodile, so I probably
they
can't
don't know
understand.
what Rhodey says. They say,
What did you say?
Nothing. He was just saying that he was also filled with crocodile poison.
they go,
Well, you better be on your way then.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Hey, what, by any chance, you know what that voice is in coming out of the forest that is calling us to safety? You know what I'm talking about?
he says,
Oh, you don't want to listen to that voice.
Wow, what is it?
Oh, you just don't want to listen to it. It keeps trying to get people out of the water. We like people in the water.
Thank you. That's mighty kind of you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We love the company.
they kind of back off a bit, but they're still staying close.
Yeah.
As you see the eyes poking out.
I turn around, I go, they want a
I like.
performance.
I look at I look at my group and I'm like, "Hey guys, remember that last time? A crocodile ate us after we ate crocodile poison? They literally just exploded into a ball of fire. Isn't that crazy?"
Yeah, insane.
I needed a deception check. And what was your performance?
9.
9. What did you do?
I'm just crumping and playing my kazoo. I don't have a wind instrument
Anybody have advantage or proficiency in deception?
Nope.
yet. No.
Okay, so I got a 9.
I do actually.
Can I have help?
Go for it.
Can
I don't.
you just got to be like, "Yeah, I remember that time very well." Okay, better.
Trying to clean the
18.
crocodile
18.
off of us for
They
days.
seem really worried as they begin to sink back down to the water.
As I play them a tune because they're obviously an audience.
You hear that voice whispering to you again. Are you guys still trying to put it all from 4?
Yeah.
What did they say?
Yeah, what'd they say, Cletus?
Wait, the crocodile?
Yeah. I don't speak
What
crocodile.
you say about what?
You talk to them. You ask them about the voice.
Oh, you guys can't hear that?
No.
No, I thought.
I believe you have speak with animals.
she can understand their they can understand her and they can understand body she understands their body language.
Okay, but you don't understand what they say.
They communicate.
It's like they understand you, but you don't understand them, right?
It's like that trope in Disney movies where the princess is talking and then the squirrel's just frantically
She can
Right.
she can convey basic emotions and ideas is what the thing
Yeah.
says. But she if it's detailed instructions on something, it's but if it's go down the path and there's death that way, it's easy stuff like that where it's okay.
Okay.
But can't have a complex conversation.
The crocodile said that they weren't going to eat us because they didn't want to, get eat the crocodile poison.
Yeah,
the crocodile poison.
Yep, the crocodile poison. Wink.
right. I forgot about that.
Okay.
I can't wink. Do I still have the poison?
Yep.
Oh,
But
good.
we were just so hungry. But we're not crocodiles.
Yeah, I'm so glad that we're full of crocodile poison.
And I
Who
shoot
said
my
that?
head
You
wherever
look
that
over
was.
and there's a wisp just floating there in front of you guys.
I slap it.
Do you actually?
No.
The crocodile said not to trust you.
'Cause it would.
It's hovering about 5 feet from you guys.
Yeah, I think we're still floating now that they're backing off. We're just kind of
It would
gently.
scare me, so I'd be like, oh.
Do you actually slap it? I need you to make me an attack roll.
I don't want to do any damage.
Okay, you still have to make an attack roll to hit it.
Ooh. This would be what, unarmed?
Yeah, not on strike.
No, I think that's a -1.
Yeah, it's -1 for you.
So that's a 14.
14 is not going to hit.
Miss.
That's fine.
As you basically just pass through it, as it looks almost like a blue flame, and you just kind of pass through it. He goes,
Well, what was that for?
You scared me.
I was trying to get you all to safety, but you're all safe now.
Do you want to go with us?
No, the water's dangerous. I was trying to get you out of the water.
Not anymore. We drank crocodile poison.
Yep.
That's incredible. Would you be able to teach my people to do that?
Did the crocodiles eat you?
They say, well, they did. That's why I'm like this now.
So then why would you need to learn it now if you're dead?
Well, I would like to be able to teach others.
You just get crocodile poison and then
Morally,
you wink.
I don't think that's a great idea.
Do you know where a cart of fireworks is?
Yeah, actually, I think I saw one here recently.
Do you know where?
Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
And we follow.
leads you back over to shore.
Can I do another insight check?
Into the mire.
No, we're blindly trusting this little blue flame I just tried to slap.
Go on. Let's
But the
get-
crocodile said not to trust her.
The
crocodile
crocodile just
wanted
wants
to
to
eat
eat
us.
us.
And I look at everybody. I'm like, oh yeah, don't forget, guys. We did that. We took that. We put that ward up for lying wisps. So if any lying wisps decide to come in the vicinity and don't admit any lies that they're speaking within 10 minutes, they just explode and die.
Go ahead and make me a deception check.
Everything explodes and dies.
Natural 20.
+7 or +5.
God.
25.
5. This poor wisp is terrified.
It just stops. He goes,
lie.
What?
If you don't lie, you
You're not a lying wisp, so you got nothing to worry about.
No,
sir.
I'm not a lion with. Did I lie? Oh no. Am I gonna explode?
Did you lie?
I don't, maybe, I don't know.
What?
Anyway, let's go.
What
I
did
don't want to explode.
What did you lie about?
running into the floating into the woods.
Wait, running away might make you explode.
We hear the screaming get closer as it comes back.
Please, I don't want to explode.
It won't explode. Why? Are you saying you lied to us?
I don't know. Maybe yes, no, I don't know.
It only works if you intentionally, maliciously lied to us, not accidental lies.
Okay. Follow me.
Okay. God,
Okay.
And you
this is not a trap. I
begin to
promise.
follow the wisp.
I guess. I like the crocodiles. They were nice.
Let's see.
They were pretty polite.
They said please and thank you.
Right.
So you begin to follow the wisps. You don't walk very long until you find what looks like an old hut made out of leaves. It seems abandoned. It's been abandoned for a while.
That doesn't look like how it works.
Mm.
I need everyone to either give me a perception or a nature check, one or the other. You can see 3 wisps floating near the hut.
17 on nature. Chicken scratch is a 12 on perception.
That's a 5, baby. Nature.
I got a 7 on
So
perception. Or
So
You got a
me and
4.
Chicken Scratch are vibing. Yeah, 17 on nature. What did I say? 17 on
so
nature?
so I misspoke. So this wisp is 1 of 3.
I don't remember my number anymore.
Floating
It was
in the
big.
hut.
Okay.
And they approach and they say,
You've brought more people? He went, I'm gonna explode if I lie. What? What do you mean you're gonna explode if you lie? I've been told if I lie that I'll explode.
and by not taking us to the cart, are you lying?
Hope not.
But we asked if you could take us to the cart.
I just said follow me. It wasn't a lie.
It only implies if you're trying to maliciously trick us and lead us into a trap.
What's malicious?
Evil.
Oh. Well, then I hope I don't explode.
Why?
you guys look down and realize you've all been stuck in place. You're all in quicksand currently.
I'm not. I am riding a mount.
You're mounting quicksand. Then.
Cool. I don't care.
You just hop off the chicken.
Yeah, I just hop off
Are you
scratch.
implying, Sir Wisp, that you are evil?
Well, technically we are evil. And we were gonna consume your life and everything about you, but we really, really don't want to explode.
A giant cannon pulls out of my chest. I go, you have to, though, as I'm just going to try to blow them up. Is there a lot of them? We're not surrounded,
There's
are
3
we?
of them.
Okay, yeah. A giant cannon, and I just act like, I'm sorry, guys. Giant cannon comes out of my pyrotechnics, and I just want to launch a firebolt as soon as possible.
Go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna roll initiative. Then this was gonna be like a pleading moment, but I guess you've just decided to attack.
Good
I mean, they were told they would explode.
Yeah,
both.
a 12 is not gonna hit.
Yeah, fair.
It's a 9 for initiative.
So you blow up the hut.
We're gonna get crumbs everywhere.
Blow those bad ones out real quick. There we go.
What'd you reroll?
I didn't. This
So
is
you
not
said-
for
You said
anything.
you hop off your mount, correct?
I'm just on my mount
Okay,
right now.
so I was gonna say if you hop off your mount, you too will be in quicksand.
I could just like try to long jump.
Standing on that right there, because that just like got pulled down. I think it was Jinx.
Jinx definitely just did some shenanigans.
It came off of the clip up there.
Hey, baby.
It'll
Oh,
be
it's
okay.
fine.
Baby.
I was gonna say because that one's barely holding on. We may want to attach it in the middle just in case.
I'm sure it'll be fine for now.
I
We,
think
Jinx doesn't
we got like half
doing
hour.
that.
Hi, Jinx.
Yeah.
But so let me go ahead and get an initiative count here real quick.
Yeah, dude, I got a 5. Y'all are screwed.
What am I? Which one am I rolling?
Hi,
I'm
baby.
gonna use that one.
You should let
I
Killian
see.
decide.
All right, so Cletus got a 9.
Shouldn't have used that one.
Oh, I got a 5.
I got a 6.
If when I re-rolled for no reason, I got a 20, so that's kind of cool. It doesn't do anything, but it's cool.
I don't man.
Rating got a 6.
That one's
And
got
what did you get,
some
Cletus?
stuff. You can have
You said 9.
Weird.
So we need.
It's one
He
of
said
the-
nice. I got a 5.
What did you
No.
get?
Rody got 5,
You can take.
but I re-rolled for no
Why
reason.
is it so
That's kind of cool.
sharp?
Okay, so out of the 9s there, Cletus and Maple, which one of you has the higher dexterity?
Mine's +2.
3.
Okay, so then Cletus would go first. And so can I borrow someone's D20 real quick? Why?
Here you go,
Initiative. Perfect.
Thanks.
You're all just gonna go first, and we're just gonna go second.
That is a 1.
Oh, okay.
Exactly what I hoped.
A 1 on initiative is really unfortunate.
Kill it before it gets a turn.
17.
It's disadvantage, right? For being one.
Yeah, they get their first attack.
This is a band battle, right? We're about to play. We're about
This
to play.
is not a band battle.
Crazy. What are you talking about?
And then a 19.
We got how you listened into a trap.
10.
Go ahead and you already made your attack roll. You blew up the tent. Because that was like the
Yeah, I
free
missed.
attack.
Yeah, I got like a 12.
They're like, you tried to kill us.
No, we just said you would explode if you lied. You lied, so now you have to explode.
So it won't explode by magical means, but by your cannon.
It's a magical cannon.
Oh, well, then this will be much easier.
As one of the wisps begins to approach one of you, they're going to go ahead and approach Rhodey here.
Cool.
As Rhodey attacks first.
Yeah.
He's a robot.
Now I didn't
probably
say
do
you
something
would
to me.
Also,
Well,
explain about
they
magical
can't.
means.
I'm a magical construct. I'm not built by just gears. Warforged and autonomes a lot of times are built through like amalgamations of magic and stuff. So
That's
also
they
like
steal your magic,
if-
and you're
well,
just a little
because
metal
like
dude.
I have like mechanical or I have a like healing machine, so like healing spells work on me. So I would assume like will-o-wisps and stuff like that probably still work on me for just for fun.
What this wisp is going to do is, as it begins to approach you, it turns invisible.
Okay,
The second wisp does the same thing and turns invisible.
didn't ask.
It is now Cletus's turn, and you don't know where two of the three wisps are.
I checked.
You can
Just
you can still
swing-
attack at disadvantage
Swing blindly.
unless it's a spell
You
that
don't have
says.
detect visibility.
So they moved and then just like turned invisible.
They turned invisible as they were moving.
Okay,
It's one of their actions.
gotcha.
But that is the only action they have there then.
Can I use dissonant whispers out loud?
What is it?
You have to target a creature that you can see.
Read the verbiage because sometimes it's targets that can see or hear. But if it says see and hear, then no.
Dissonant Whisper?
I have
yeah.
battery, so
I also have a low battery. I'm at 13%.
Got it.
I got you right here, though.
Oh, cool.
So range is 60 feet. It's an action. You whisper discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear. Racking it with terrible pain.
okay.
The target must make a wisdom saving throw.
It does not say a creature you can see.
It said that has to hear it.
Yeah, it just has to hear it.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
What's
okay.
its second level?
Huh?
What about its second level?
It says
just
at
doesn't
higher
damage.
levels, you increase the die by 1d6 for every level but first.
So,
It already does 3d6, so you can do 4d6 if you did it second.
what's your second level spell slot? Like what second level spells do you know?
Heat metal.
How many spell slots do you have?
2.
Yeah, sure. Throw out a second.
I'll throw a second level dissonant whispers.
Okay.
And whoever hears it.
At which one? There's one that you can see and two that you can't.
The one I can't see. Yeah.
So just one of them you can't see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it needs to make a wisdom
That's
save. What's the modifier it needs?
Wisdom save.
Or-
Oh,
save.
versus what?
It's your
your
save
save
DC.
DC.
Spell save
Spell
DC.
save
13? Yeah. Let's see. What was it? Make sure. Here we go. That is going to be a 9.
It fails. So 46.
I'm going to need 4d6.
And it uses its reaction to run as far away as possible.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Not bad.
13, I say.
You only got 13 from 4d6?
Yeah.
I feel like that's really low, isn't it? No?
That's average is 12.
Oh, I guess that is.
That's 2 above average.
I thought that was 15 that you just rolled.
What? Wasn't it 4, 3, 5, 1?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was 16.
No. The 4 is a little, yeah. Yeah, the 4, the dice isn't
So it's gonna
cursive.
use its turn to run away then.
Does it reappear when it gets hit?
No.
Nah. Unless it's a concentration spell, which I highly doubt.
No.
Yeah, it's a monster.
It's not great done.
What? Really?
Yeah, it's not a spell, it's some other abilities, but it says that or until concentration ends.
Huh, that's cool. I guess it rolls then.
Yeah, so
Do you need a dice or?
gotta roll a concentration check and beat your save DC again.
Oh,
Is it my save DC?
I believe
it's
so.
10. It's 10. It's a con save that's 10 or half the damage, whichever's higher.
Okay, so that would
It's
be
just 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to fail. It rolled a 9.
Uninvisible. Damn.
Yeah, because concentration is just straight D20, right?
Just it's a con.
It's a con save.
Yeah,
Or
con
a
save.
con- yeah, so then just a 9.
Yeah.
So it reaches And it just, you hear it go,
Oh, why am I in pain again?
You're gonna explode!
So is that the end of your turn, Cleats?
Yeah.
Oh, I need you to also roll me 1d4. I forgot to do that at the beginning of your turn.
3.
3. So you sink 4 feet into the quicksand. How tall is your character?
11 feet.
No. How tall is your character?
About
You're half
5'9",
elf, right?
5'9". So that means in that time that you acted during this turn, you sink into the quicksand because of all the movement up to about your neck.
Am I not on the raft?
No, you guys have been walking now.
Yeah, we're in quicksand. Keep up. Gosh.
So that is the end of Cletus's turn.
Can you use like a movement to like try to escape or?
For quicksand, because of how deep he is, I believe an ally has to try to help him out. I'm going to double check that real quick. Hazards, quicksand.
Is he giggling?
So at the start of each creature's turn, they sink 1d4 feet. Can't see.
It's just giggling
If
over
escaping
there.
using an action and succeeding a strength check.
God, no.
A creature completely submerged in quicksand can't breathe.
Cool. Don't care.
A creature can pull another creature within its reach out of quicksand pit by using an action and succeeding a strength check.
Oof. We all get -1. Can it be?
The DC for that one is 5 plus the number of feet the target of the creature has sunk into for the quicksand. Right now, Cletus can still breathe. Right now, DC is 10 plus the number of feet to pull himself out. If an ally who is not in the quicksand helps him get pulled out, it would be 5 plus however many feet they sunk. But all of you are currently in quicksand.
Except for me, technically.
Your mount's in quicksand.
My mount's in quicksand. I could probably jump off the mountain and not be in quicksand.
Potentially.
Yeah. There can't be that much quicksand around here.
All right. Maple, you're up.
All right. You said it's an action to get out of the quicksand?
Mm-hmm.
And we have to roll to see if we get out?
Yep.
It's only DC 5 right
So
now.
and you need to roll a 1d4 for me first.
Oh.
Since it's the start of your turn, you're gonna sink 1d4 plus 1, so 3 feet. You sink into the sand.
DC 8.
So that means your DC to pull yourself out is gonna be 13 because it's 10 plus the number of feet that you
Oh,
sunk.
it's 10 plus 9? I think
If
it's 5.
someone else pulled you
Oh,
out,
man.
5 plus the number
You're-
of feet.
Listening
pulling us
comprehension
out.
isn't my strong suit. Maybe with a bardic you could probably do it because it takes a bonus action for your unicorn, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to try to get out.
All right, go ahead and give me a
Bardic
strength check then.
with a bardic inspiration.
Oh, doesn't even need it.
That means you successfully pull yourself out of the quicksand onto the normal
100
lane.
dry land. Yeah.
But that is your action.
Yeah, I'm going to summon my unicorn as a bonus action.
Okay. And then I'm trying to remember what the unicorn
it.
does.
It helps with healing, and I don't remember how.
Ooh, the bear gives us advantage on strength checks.
Oh, yeah. Can I change it to the bear?
Yeah.
Everyone gets, we all get temp HP as well.
Yeah, let me
Ooh.
pull it up
Only
real
once, though.
quick, because I didn't write everything down for the bear.
Oh, then we're
Yeah, that's
everybody going chipmunk noses.
Yeah, that's the song Quicksand makes.
We're doing it.
That's the sound
Sorry.
of quicksand.
Okay, so each creature of your choice and the aura is a 30-foot radius around just me. Each creature of your choice in the aura, when the spirit appears, each gain temporary hit points equal to 5 plus your druid level. So everyone gets 8 temp HP.
Nice.
Nice.
Are we level 3? And
Yes.
Yeah, you guys are level 3.
We did a level up at the end of
Did you not level up your characters?
no.
We took like an hour the last session. We
And
stayed till like
everyone
11 o'clock
get-
at night.
If you're within the aura, so if you're within 30 feet of me, you get advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws while in the.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm at
So-
35
I think I
HP.
did it on D&D Beyond, but not on my character sheet.
Nice.
Dang.
I'm at 35. Scratches at
Got it.
28. We're vibing over
Is
here.
that the
Yeah.
end of your turn, Maple?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Raiden, I need you to go ahead and roll me D4 real quick.
That bear totem is gonna be clutch.
How tall is your character, Maple?
How tall are satyrs? Medium creatures.
They're medium, but
You could
I
be from
don't.
4
I
to
don't think
4
satyrs are very tall.
You could be anywhere from like 4 to 6.5 feet technically, but probably somewhere between 4 and 5.
We'll just say like a solid 4'10".
Cool, but you pulled yourself out.
Yeah, but I got myself.
You rolled a 4, so that means you sink 5 feet into the quicksand. Rated, I believe you said you were Raylan. Sorry, how tall were you?
Of course, I mean.
I would say as a centaur, I believe you can be up to about 7 feet.
Yeah. You're at least 6 something, yeah. It doesn't matter because you sunk
Let's
5
say either
feet.
way, you sunk about 5 feet, so
Either way, you're going down next turn, so.
you're pretty far about shoulders.
Yeah.
It's my whole. Hold on.
Yeah.
You, like the horse shoulders.
No, your shoulders. You sank 5 feet.
Yeah.
A centaur can be about as tall as 7 feet, but
Yeah, I'd
That's
say
how
it
tall
would
are
be
you?
like
You're like a-
torso.
well, how tall are you?
Maybe boobies.
That's what I'm
yeah.
asking you.
I mean, what's the height of a standard horse, and then add a human torso to the top of it?
I'm telling
like
you what the
6'5".
standard height of a centaur is. Standard height's anywhere from like 6 to 7 feet.
Okay, I would be 6 to 7 feet.
Okay,
So
well, how
like
tall?
boobies.
In between that, how tall do you want to be?
Yeah.
Like
Just say a number.
6, 7.
Cool.
Cool.
6, 7. Okay, so that means
She did say she was a Clydesdale. Unironically.
that's fair. So you're still tall. You still sank 5 feet, so about 1.5 feet of you is available,
Yeah.
which is still going to be like right here.
Torso,
Yeah,
not
boobies.
shoulder.
Not
Yeah.
torso. This is not 1.5 feet right here.
I said like
We said
here to
about-
here.
Yeah, I would say so about right below your breast.
Torso.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
right below your breast. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool.
I think
Yours would be great.
miscommunicated.
Yes.
She's dead next turn anyway. It
You
doesn't
will.
matter.
I'm a little bit.
Anyway.
That's okay.
All right, Maple, are you going to use your action to try to pull yourself out?
Raylan, not me.
That's Raylan.
Raylan. I get you two confused. I am so sorry.
I might as well.
Raylan
like,
and
actually-
Jalen.
Yeah, because you can't use sneak attack
You
right
get
now.
advantage on strength.
Let's do this.
Who's your high roll?
My
7.
a 7 minus 1.
A 7 and a 4. That's yikes.
Yeah, that's it. That would be the end of your turn.
Yep.
Unless you have a bonus action. You want to hide?
What?
Bury yourself further into the sand.
Action dash.
No.
What if I disengage?
You can bonus action.
can.
Yeah.
Why not?
You're not in melee.
And bonus action cry.
It's a free action.
Yeah, true.
That
Jeremy
is a
Crawford.
free action.
Jeremy Crawford posted that on Twitter that it's a free action.
Does anyone actually care where Jeremy Crawford?
No, this guy put some hot takes. He says that even if you can see an invisible creature, you still have disadvantage to hit, and I've just never listened to him since.
Okay, anyway, continuing on.
Yeah, I put Raylan in here, or I put Raiden in here instead of Raylan. Rhodey, you're up.
Okay.
2 of the wisps are available, or are able to be seen now.
Yeah, but my friends are dying.
And your mount is also sinking. So I need a 1d4 for your mount. Because your mount is like 3 feet tall, right?
Oh, I just did that.
No, your mount's a medium. So
You got the
must-
same number.
your-
I did.
So your
Well,
mount can be anywhere from
Throwing.
I would say about 4 to 5 feet.
Cool, so.
I don't think it did.
No, it did.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it is bouncing, Andrew.
Oh, okay, I guess it is. I just rolled 3 like 5 times in a row.
What?
That's crazy.
3.
Anyway, 3. So if she sinks 4 feet. Yeah.
Which means your mount completely is submerged.
Yeah.
So you are now touching the quicksand. But I would say the mount is like just high enough that you could jump off if you want it.
I'll try. I guess it's.
So go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Yeah, sure. It's just a nat 20 to.
Just an at.
Dude, could I just use that to pull someone out? I'm so pissed. That's so dumb. Why did I do that? Okay, well, I'm not in quicksand anymore.
So you use your action to jump into it.
Yeah.
So you jumped out of quicksand. You're now standing next to me.
Yeah.
Hey.
Howdy. Howdy. Okay, howdy doody. Action is gonna be to pull this horse lady out. It's a DC 9, I think.
So
She's
pulling the horse lady out.
Plus the feet.
Oh, it's DC 10.
It would be a DC 10. Yeah.
Okay. Uno. Oh, 19 minus 1, so 18 and another nat 20. So a 19 and an 18 to pull her out. I'm strong.
successfully just grabs onto Raylan. What do you say to Raylan before you pull her out?
I go, all right, uppies, and I just like you just see like strength mode activated, and there's just like hydraulics in the arms. It's just, and it just goes up and just lifts you, jerks you over, and just throws you on the land real quick. I'm not worried about Scratch because Scratch doesn't need to breathe.
Scratch, it's like the Terminator scene.
Scratch is giving me a little thumbs up.
Just sinking into the stage.
Like, yeah.
You do, so it is going to take an action to pull Scratch out as well.
Eventually, yeah.
You're also still. So we know you're saying.
Yeah.
I think I'm more likely to die next. So that's why
And he just threw you out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just saving.
Oh, I think you meant like next.
No.
No, like out of the two of us, I think my life was a bit more.
No one's taking any damage, so I'm not going to do any bonus action stuff. And then it's going to be Scratch's turn after. No, I'm sorry. I need to use a bonus action to command Scratch so he can go on right after me.
Yeah.
If I don't use a bonus action to command him, he just takes the dodge action.
He dodges the quicksand.
Yeah. So he is completely submerged, though.
Yes.
It doesn't say really anything about that other than they're completely submerged there. So they just can't breathe. I'm going to probably add they would be considered restrained as well. Because you can't really move if you're completely submerged in quicksand.
True.
I mean, he could probably still let off a magical blast, maybe at disadvantage or something.
You could absolutely let off a magical blast.
Yeah.
Because they can't see
Yeah.
where it's going. It's definitely going to be.
I mean, so I guess I'll say this. Are there any... So he's going to attempt to attack. His range is only 5 feet. He's going to attempt to attack. If there is a wisp, an invisible wisp, he's just going to. I mean, he already gets disadvantage on it anyway. Sorry, Scratch is a girl.
Thanks for clarifying.
Disadvantage.
You have to know whether we're envisioning a rooster or a hen.
True.
Makes a difference.
Well, you have to think about it.
Huh?
Rhodey's just the egg. Huh?
No, they don't mind.
Orders do mind.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That'd be a +5, 16. No, yes, 11 plus. Yeah, with disadvantage, it's a 16.
With disadvantage, you got a 16.
Yes, I got a 17 and an 11
Fine.
on my dice.
Okay. And is that an attack or is that?
Yeah, it's just an attack. He gets a single attack.
Okay, so a 16 is going to miss.
What? These guys are crazy.
I say we all get out of the sand and then we run.
Kill them all.
We abandon the wisps and we just run and attempt to dodge.
I would assume that's probably going to be the end.
Scratch has no bonus actions. Yeah.
That was the bonus action.
No, it's his bonus.
bonus action.
Well, it's to command Scratch to do something.
The creature only gets like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have any bonus action stuff.
It is now Wit's turn that is still be seen. It's going to wander over to just like the meeple.
Cool.
It just looks at you and goes,
I'm so sorry for this.
and it's gonna try to shock you.
That'll be at disadvantage with reaction reflection from Scratch. He can impose disadvantage on any attack targeting his ally.
Okay. Does he have to see it?
No, it just has to be within 5 feet of us.
Okay.
Which we just got into the script.
So I think it's gonna miss anyway. It's
Oh.
a 10.
I missed.
Then he doesn't use a reaction then. He doesn't need to.
Yeah, let's say he doesn't even
Yeah.
need to use it. But yeah, so it tries to shock you. You just like move out of the way. You're like, what do you say? As you're like moving out of the way.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to grab you so I can shock you with my little hands.
What do you need to get better at?
Oh.
Huh?
That didn't make me feel very good.
It wasn't supposed to.
That's the end of its turn.
Go.
It's one of the invisible wisps' turn.
Yeah.
There's only one invisible wisp.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So it's that one.
It's the one that I shot. Oh, they have to do a concentration check or DC 10
Okay.
DC 10 con save or lose invisibility.
That is that's an 11.
Okay, cool. They're invisible. All good.
So the other one is going to attack one of you.
Oh, which one?
You don't know where it's at. What's your AC, Braylon?
What's it to you?
Because it just got a 22.
How
Just
close?
shot you.
How close is Raylan to us?
Raylan's 5 feet. Oh, so it would be disadvantage.
Disadvantage then. Yeah, we'll activate Reflection Shield.
That's even higher.
Okay, that's fair. That's fine.
So 22 is going to be the lower.
I get it every round, so bring it.
I think common sense can tell you that.
That's going to hit.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a
So-
solid 14 because I left my marimba with the queen.
So it says,
Win.
What? I couldn't have you on my back with the marimba. So we'll have to
Tell me, does this hurt?
and it grabs a hold of you and it does 2d8 lightning damage to you.
Yeah, probably.
Someone roll me 2d8.
Can I
That's a 1 and a 1. I already rolled it.
Sure. You can roll it yourself, Raylan.
Okay.
Don't. Don't count that one.
Oh.
Should have counted the
What
first
was
one.
it?
12.
12.
But you have 8 temp HP.
Ha ha
I
ha.
only took 4.
So it only took 4 of your actual
4 of
HP.
your actual health.
That's not right. Hold on. I didn't update my character sheet. It says I have 13.
No.
That's not correct.
You are dead.
I would be.
That is the end of that Wisp's turn.
How much
It is the other Wisp's turn who has taken a good bit of damage already from
4.
the psychic.
Bakugan, go!
There's one that's like it's full sprinting speed away.
That's what
though,
this
right?
is doing.
Okay.
This
Should I
one's
take-
running away. Like, I gotta get out of here! And as it's leaving, each one of you are going to get an opportunity attack. Oh, no, because it has to run away because of the spell. So when it doesn't affect it.
Yeah.
So, but it takes its whole turn to basically
Actually,
move away as far as
It's technically not forced movement. Up to you.
I'm going to label it as force movement
Yeah,
because
yeah.
magically it's making
Yeah.
them move.
You're manipulating them with magic to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Technically, rules is written. It's allowed, but it's kind of scummy.
Yeah, I'm going to say that no opportunity attack on that one. But it takes its whole turn to move. That makes it Cletus's turn. Cletus, I need a 1d4.
Do I get to make my turn and then?
Says at the start of your turn.
Yeah,
At the start of your turn, you sink 1d4 into the
it's okay.
thing.
You can hold your breath.
That's a 1, so you sink another foot, which means you're completely submerged.
Was it 2 feet?
Yeah, but you're fully submerged anyway.
Fully submerged now.
Okay.
But no, it's so the first one is 1d4 plus 1. The rest of them are 1d4. Every time you start your turn. So you start
Technically,
your turn completely submerged.
Yeah, just keep a hand.
you can hold your breath for and as many minutes as your con mods. So that's like 10 rounds of combat.
Because you're completely submerged, I do not believe you can use your action to pull yourself out.
What if your con mod is
Because you are considered restrained.
It's a minimum of 1.
So do you have any magic that would be able to help you?
You know, and
Rope trick.
rope trick, dude. I mean, I brought it. We were level 4 and beat a level 9 opponent. I mean,
Yeah, but you cheesed them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Can I still cast Dissonant Whispers?
It's a verbal component.
Yeah, you kind of can't talk anymore.
No longer be holding your breath.
Yeah,
And you would technically
yeah. Don't do
What
that.
can I hold my breath for?
as long as your constitution modifier.
Yeah. When you do it for
It's
10 rounds.
One plus your constitution modifier.
1.
So
Oh, 2. Yeah, so 20 rounds. Yeah, screw 'em. We don't need them.
Unless I go deeper.
I don't
if you
think
go deeper, it doesn't like shorten time.
Makes it harder for me to get out.
It does make it harder for you to get out because they have to be able to reach you. They have to be within 5 feet of you.
Okay, I'm a whole horse. Grab a hold of my fat
So I
legs.
believe that's unfortunately the end of Cletus's turn because there's nothing he can do.
I'm just.
Maple, you're up.
We sure.
Okay, you guys want me to get him out?
Yeah, just keep trying to get them out, and then if people go down, you can heal. Yeah, because you're not that damaging anyway.
What happens if we hold our action
You still
to
have a bardic.
help, and then after all 3 of us have we get through all 3 of us, and then it's like okay, and then the 3 of us roll together to pull him out.
I
We
don't think that's
already
how
get advantage,
You already get advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to
I
get
was
him.
doing that's just going to make him deeper.
and you get a bardic.
What?
Remember
It's a party in the lot.
gave you a bardic.
Yeah, forever ago.
No, when you tried to pull him out the first time. and then you're,
Did you?
or when you try to pull yourself out, and then you're like, oh, I
She
didn't.
already used the bar.
No, she didn't need it.
I didn't.
But she
But I gave it to her. But
Yeah, she didn't need it to pull it because she got a 13 to pull herself out.
So you can use it.
So that just gets it to a 14.
Yeah,
14 because you're 5 feet in.
yeah,
But
it's a
advantage
DC
because
10.
of your bear.
Yeah, so you just had to beat the 10.
Yeah. Whew.
You're out. Just say.
Yeah, you use like your thorn whip to like
Yeah.
pull him out.
So I use my thorn whip to like go into the sand because like I am not reaching down in there myself because I will fall in or something.
I take 1d4 damage.
But I use my thorn whip to just kind of pull him out. So
Does
that
it
way he
hurt?
doesn't die.
So
no.
the thorn whip wraps around your hands, kind of in like a bondage situation.
Oh.
there, and you get pulled out, and then you're just like held on the ground for a
I
second.
fly into a tree and break my neck.
Plutonic.
Platonically.
Plutonic.
Platonically, you break your neck.
Yeah, yeah.
The next character is more obnoxious.
More obnoxious. I was gonna say a name. I'm not gonna say it because we're on stream, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna watch this.
Okay, anyways. Who's next?
But you know who you
I know
are.
I know who it was. I know who you were.
What?
Like,
Whose turn?
I don't know who's I'm like
sorry.
last.
Next turn
I'm bad.
is going to be Raylan.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all out of the sand.
Yep.
Not all of us.
Yes. Well,
Almost scratch.
Oh, we gotta
Scratch
get
is
the
still in the sand.
chicken. Okay. How attached are you to the chicken? How hard?
Very.
How hard would it be to make another? You made him in like a couple hours.
I can make them every day.
I say we leave.
I
No, we're fighting these guys.
Find the
We
cart.
told them.
Oh.
We told them we were gonna blow them up, and we're gonna blow them up.
But we gotta find the fireworks cart so we can play.
I don't think they're gonna leave us alone. They're not just gonna run away from us.
What
No, we absolutely will. You're terrified right now.
Not you.
But what if
They're just gonna keep following us and attacking us.
Another band in the area. What
They're-
if we just send them to them?
They are actively hurting us right now and will not stop until we are dead.
You know, technically, you attacked us first.
I told you you would blow up.
Hey, it's not my fault you didn't check for sand. Quicksand.
That's it. I'm blowing you up. You can.
Raylan,
I mean,
what are you doing?
you don't have sneak attack yet because I'm not fighting him anyway. So if you want to just help Scratch.
If you are fighting Raylan, technically you do have sneak attack
Oh, who?
because you're in combat and you're within an ally's within 5 feet.
Yeah, but the only one within 5 feet of us is invisible. Oh, no. One tried to hit you.
Yeah. So you would have sneak attack bonus if you did want to attack.
Oh, sure. Yeah. The one that hit. You probably do more
I was gonna
damage
say
than
there's
me.
one.
There's one right
that
next to
just-
you.
Did they come out of invisible when they
Yep.
hit her? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, when they attack, they lose their invisibility.
Yeah, you.
Which means I roll out advantage.
I do like 1d6 plus like 4 damage. So
Girl, that's double fives.
You miss.
Hold on.
there's
With
no.
my rapier makes it a 10.
You miss.
Yeah.
I think we should leave.
Just because you suck doesn't mean we gotta leave.
I push her in.
no, you're out of actions. You can't do that.
Object interaction.
Yeah, I am just an object.
At least you know.
I look at the wisp and go, I cast. If you move, you explode.
Whose turn is it?
Whoever's after Aelin.
It would be Rhodey.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's say you can do that on your turn. That would be a deception check.
Yep.
Cool. Advantage. Okay, nope, we're gonna stick with that one.
Unlucky to roll at advantage again.
Pulling Scratch out on a 14? 13, sorry.
Did you roll a d4 for Scratch? To see how much d4 you got?
Yes.
It's not his turn yet.
It's not Scratch's turn yet. He goes after me.
On your turn.
No,
He goes after me.
Okay. So he's
Oh.
currently
Well,
5 feet.
I did, but it was a 1
Oh.
anyway. So I think I
What'd you roll?
I got with advantage I got a 5 and a 14, which would make it a 4 or a 13.
And he'd be 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would be able to successfully pull Scratch out. So go ahead and say how you do it again.
Yeah, just initiating Uppy's protocol, and I pull a giant, just a 4.5 foot tall chicken from the ground, and I just slam him on the ground.
That's such a big chicken.
It's a very big chicken. Go Good girl. All right. Attack. What is? I think it's the same.
Activate kill mode.
All right, activate kill mode.
Word kill.
I was gonna suggest
Power word chicken.
Power word chick.
My chicken's down.
Oh, I don't get a D4 anymore because I am out of made for successes. It's also not
Like,
me.
is it chicken left?
Unnatural 20 on ugh. The two that are within 5 feet of us, are either of them damaged yet? I don't think so,
No.
right? Yeah, okay. So whichever one, it doesn't matter.
Well, there's one near Raylan, and there's one near Maple.
We'll do the one near Raylan. We'll gang
You
up.
said an unnatural 20?
Unnatural
That
20.
hits.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this little tasty guy here. 10 damage.
Okay. What kind of damage is it?
Force, I believe.
I believe you're correct. It is force.
I believe my steel defender does something stupid like that.
Yep. Okay, so you do 10 force damage. And you watch it go,
Ah! What the heck was that?
It is force damage. Yep.
Hey,
That was force damage. We're gonna blow you up.
Oh god, they weren't lying. They're actually gonna blow us all up.
How much damage did 10? Like, did that look?
it looked like it did a hefty amount.
Did a chunk?
Mhm.
Like, if I took 10, I wouldn't like it. They took 10. They're not liking it
They're not
either.
liking it either.
Okay.
Cool.
So is that the end of your turn and Chicken Scratch's turn?
Yeah. Neither of us have taken damage yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it's
Oh, it's an action anyway.
the wisp that you just damaged.
Yeah.
It is. It's going to be like,
That's it. I gotta get out of here.
and it starts to run. It is now moving out of range of Raylan. So Raylan, you have opportunity attack.
do I still get disadvantage? Do I still get advantage for sneak attack with opportunity?
No, not for.
That one doesn't count unless it's
There
a
you
nat
go.
That's a 19 plus 5.
That's gonna hit.
20. Whoa! Holy crap! Okay, so sorry.
Did you just discover it's weighted?
No, okay, so I probably should have taken one as over on the ground. Okay, so what is my plus to hit on my melee? My opportunity attack. I just slammed this
Raylan's got
guy.
the opportunity attack.
Raylan gets an opportunity.
But I hit him too, right? So I'm within 5 feet. I also get an opportunity attack.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah. Anyone?
So both of you go ahead and roll your damage. Oh, what did you roll to hit?
Chicken Scratch got a 10. I got a 15 plus 6, so 21.
That's gonna hit.
And I'm assuming 10 misses.
10 misses.
Yeah.
A reaction moving 5 feet.
That's not how that works.
I do 8. 8 damage with my bass guitar. It's a +1 magical weapon.
6 plus 3.
Is that bludgeoning?
That's a 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Magical bludgeoning.
I got 9 piercing.
Okay. Describe how you two take it down together.
I'm just going straight through the middle of it.
Yeah, you as you like pierce it, like hold it still.
Oh
I
yeah,
go,
your rapier is non-magical, right?
Correct.
So it's only going to do half damage.
oh, okay.
But
Does it still
you guys both still kill it together.
Okay, cool. Mine is magical damage.
I basically pin it to a board.
Yeah, and I just go, told you we're gonna blow you up, and I just slam a guitar over his head.
You slam the guitar. You pin it to a
It's
tree.
like burst like a gusher, so they think it exploded.
Smashes it with a guitar and it
So you pin it to a tree and you're like, ah, what's going on? And then you smash the guitar over its head and it goes,
No, what's up?
and then it just explodes like a blue gunner.
Yeah.
And the other two go,
Oh my god!
and they just start to freak out as they now believe they will explode.
Well,
We tried to warn you.
Wisp is dead. It's now top of the turn with the other wisp
Top of the turn.
that is still close to Maple, who is now going to try to run away, but it's going to turn invisible first.
That's fair.
Because it turns invisible, you don't have opportunity attacks, you can't see it.
I think it's still a disadvantage, but up to you. Technically,
I'll give you opportunity at disadvantage.
because technically you can still hear them when they move.
That's the thing,
Right?
they're floating.
Yeah, that's why I was like, technically.
Yeah.
Well, they make wisp noises, you know? They're wispy.
They are very afraid, so
They're making a lot of
yeah,
noise.
go ahead and make me an opportunity attack at disadvantage.
Completely up to you. She ain't getting it anyway.
So this wisp runs away successfully.
You
Well,
swing, but you swung.
The
too
other
hard.
one was already in the middle of running away because of math.
yeah.
So this one is just gone. You have ended the combat by making one explode and the rest ran away.
Cool.
I just yell into the abyss.
But wait, where's the firework cart?
Yeah, we don't need to find the fireworks.
They do not answer you.
Dang.
I'd
If
say,
I-
wow, I sure hope they don't find out that if they don't tell us about the fireworks, they'll actually explode.
Also, still explode. If I was chaotic
I would
evil,
have
I would.
roll deception, but they're long gone
Yeah.
by now.
This trick can only work so many times in an episode.
I'm a bard.
You can't just keep telling people to blow up unless the story progresses.
I'll talk my way out of combat every single time.
By threatening that they'll blow up.
I just wanted to blow one of them up. You gotta just follow through. That's the chaotic and the chaotic.
You were originally told if you followed the river, you may come across the cart. So you can make an investigation around this area to see if you see any trail of where the cart could have gone.
Investigation
Oh.
or perception?
You want one of us or all of us?
Perception, sorry. Yeah,
Can I do investigation?
That's a 21.
I'm doing investigation.
I got 17 investigation. Scratch got 18 perception.
Okay. And then do you want to do anything, Cletus, or you just want to play your banjo?
No,
Dear Lord.
Straight up.
Plus what? What's your or was it perception?
Yeah.
+1.
So 21.
I
Yeah.
also
All
got
of
+1.
you
Oh.
see some tracks where the cart has been dragged through the mud
Perfect.
way downriver.
But mine just glow. I could see the
So
footprints.
if you
glowing.
continue on land, like I said, it is half.
We
speed.
can. I
You
think
can
we
go
should
back on the water and you'll have
The
no-
alligators won't mess with us for now.
Yeah, the alligators think you guys have, or the crocodiles think that you guys have all
Yeah,
ate crocodiles.
We haven't got to the alligators yet. Yeah, we got to convince them.
The alligators are a bit smarter.
I
yeah,
vote-
right.
I vote we go back on the water.
Yeah, temporarily for now, we are safe-ish on the water.
Yeah.
And
We're
if
not con-
anyone calls us out of the water, we know to ignore them this time.
Or
Yeah.
we
Unless
just
we can
blow them up.
Yeah. We just blow them up.
I hear voices. I just shoot a firebolt directly into the voices, into the woods. Just
Is Jethro like following us?
yeah.
It was Jethro. Who's Jethro?
Who's that?
Dad?
That's Paul?
Yeah.
Paul's name
Oh,
is
that's your
Jethro?
name?
His name's not Paul.
No, we learned Paul's name. He
The
can't be a
forbidden-
character anymore.
The forbidden name.
I'm just imagining him like trying to.
I forgot that was his name.
While stuck as a scarecrow.
He has the perfume of bewitchment. He is smooth sailing.
Not Scarecrow, Jethro. Thanks.
Anyway, we go back on the water.
You guys make it back to the raft as you begin to head into the water, and you notice that these logs suspiciously keep avoiding. The only things that tend to get close are some of the snakes, but you can
Mhm.
very easily just kind of whack them away with sticks.
I'm
I
immune
said,
to
aren't snakes also reptiles? I'm pretty sure alligator poison affects them too.
I'm immune to poison and poison damage.
Do you have speak with animals on?
Don't cast it again.
It would have been gone by now.
No, it's permanent, isn't it?
No, it's not permanent.
It's like
It's like we'll say a minute.
So
it's
it's
either
not-
a minute or an hour.
But it's not Baldur's Gate.
No, it is not Baldur's Gate. The last
I
time
can
we
tell
cast.
you what it is. Here.
We have a person who has it at all times.
It's just not to the same effect.
Yeah,
It's not
Speak with animals lasts for 10 minutes,
yeah.
which would have
Cool.
been would have been up by now.
Okay.
All right.
Combat lasted over 10 minutes.
We'll just
Combat
get
didn't, but getting there
lost
and getting
and-
back
back.
to the.
We performed for the Gators.
So, you guys will be rolling down the mire or rolling down the bayou, however you want to say it. I'm gonna grab
Yeah.
some water real quick so you guys can RP a little bit for the stream.
Anything coming around the mountain, here we come.
I just stick my face in the water and just look underwater.
What do you see?
I just like
What?
I just hold his head.
Man, it must be nice not having to breathe. You just walk on a fish underwater.
it is.
Do I see anything under the water? Me and Scratch just kind of throw our heads under.
What a life.
It's very murky.
What a perception. I got not good. Scratch got a 23.
I forget that I have a familiar.
Scratches everything.
Like I said,
Scratch is so cool.
it's very murky, but even with the low roll, you can swear that you're making out what looks like
The fish?
Slightly decomposed bodies at the bottom of the river.
Guys, I'm kissing dead bodies.
What?
Scratch told me that I kissed a dead body.
Okay.
That's a bit weird, Rhodey.
That's
Might not want to do that
weird.
anymore.
Shove my face back down.
Okay.
We can't hear you when your head's underwater.
I lift my head. I can't hear you when my face is in the water.
Just make me a straight D20 roll quick. This is your bottom roll.
I need this. No, it was on a 19. How did it do that? It like stopped on a 19 and then just went like switched over to 3. That was crazy.
So
God is real and he
who
hates
wants
me.
to say Rhodey?
I'll grab
Rhodey was looking in the water and
God,
then just
determines all roll.
All D20 rolls.
No, like dead serious.
What-
There's a
what
verse
am I
Bible
rolling?
that
I
talks
got a
about like God
19,
determines the
but
roll
what?
of all the like
Okay, that's a
or how
18.
the outcomes of all.
And
Like,
Yeah.
Cool.
You
I
grab
grabbed
onto
my little.
Rhodey and as he like falls into the water, he's submerged.
Do you have a little cabinet style handle on your back?
Yeah.
You see his eyes filled with water as it's like draining out pores.
Yeah. Thanks. I was trying to tell you to save me because I'm falling in.
Rhodey, in your hand, you have a small gem that you pulled out from the bottom of the river.
Ooh.
God, come through my mouth. I made out with a dead body and there was a gem in their eye socket.
turns out God doesn't hate you.
Okay.
Who knew? Rhodey had a mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a mouth?
He's like, oh my God.
Fake? How else can... It's like, yeah, probably.
This is
Okay.
this is an amethyst worth 50 gold pieces.
What?
Cool.
Can I stick my head?
Wait a minute. Guys, screw the fireworks. Wait a minute. We are twice as rich as we've ever been in our lives. In like 20 seconds. We could just live out
We
here.
need a large net.
So we beat up the alligators and the wisps. Nothing else can hurt us here. I say we just build a house and we bob for gems all day.
Or,
Oh,
hear me out.
uh-huh.
Don't.
We go find this fireworks
Right.
and then bring it back to the queen.
And then maybe we can
I
spend
stick
the
my
night
face back in the water.
in
Not
the
as deep.
castle.
Not as deep. Just a little bit.
Maybe we can
Okay.
spend the night in the castle list.
Our entire campaign is just finding places to crash.
Yes.
I need perception checks from everybody.
Alrighty.
What do I even roll for myself at this point? I get -1 to everything.
17.
Perception.
10.
16.
I think. No.
Well, Scratch got a 16. I got a 10. I'm not even talking about me anymore.
Okay.
I got a 12.
My character is
So who
Scratch.
got over 16? Or who got 16 or higher?
I did.
You did.
16 on the dot.
So you two, as you are, talking, you notice a rustling in the trees that no one else is noticing.
Scratch knows.
You realize that you guys are being followed. And there's something within the trees.
Scratch, quit chirping out the trees.
Is it
We
not
don't need
familiar?
that.
No, it's not familiar.
I pull out my short bow with an arrow ready. And I'm just like, keeping lookout.
Scratch says the trees have eyes.
Okay.
So just bow drawn.
Yeah, so
Wait.
Maple and Cletus, you see the other two immediately get very wary and almost ready for combat.
Okay. Cool.
15 doesn't actually like. Let me.
16 or higher. It's okay, we're chilling.
As you continue down, you guys are just looking in the trees and you see the figures jumping from tree to tree as they're following you as you're going down the river.
Scratch is freaking out. I'm ignoring it.
Say, what do I see?
Make me an insight.
It's probably Naruto and Sasuke.
I love them. No! That's the worst you could ever do.
What was it? Was it a 1?
Yeah. Those are squirrels. She
My
sees squirrels.
insight. Yeah, that's one.
You're not going to believe this, Raylan, but you are, in fact, being followed by the Tarrasque.
Just, even though Scratch can't communicate, so Scratch can't even communicate at all. It only understands me. Can it still make an insight check?
Yes, it
I
just
have
can't
a
communicate anything.
question.
What?
After 100 years in the Feywild, do I even know what a Tarrasque is?
You've heard tales.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
So what happens if, let's just say, even though Scratch gets nothing to its insight, it gets a nat 20?
I am now completely horrified. And I think
Not making it up.
Okay.
You said for horrified?
Guys, I think we're gonna die.
What?
It's a freaking Tarrasque. Unless we're gonna die. Can we make this thing go faster? Rhodey, can you like put your little jets in the water? Out of the water again. Pull a jet out of your body, put it in the back of in the water, in the back of the boat, and propel us away from that.
What does a nat 20 insight from Scratch get us? He understands any language I speak, but cannot speak anything, I don't believe. Let me just make sure. It just says it understands the language you speak.
It just can't speak. So it just looks at you, goes, and then it jumps in the water, getting behind the boat, and its feet interconnect to become a propeller.
Cool. I'm assuming that means we can use his speed now.
It'll be half of what his normal movement would be.
Okay, so we can go 40 feet a turn then. It already goes 40.
It already goes 40.
And then we can. Well, it can dash though. Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't have a swim speed. That's totally fair. Is 20 feet faster than what we were already going?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. 20 feet every 6 seconds.
Just going the speed the river was taking you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you are now going much faster, but the trees are keeping up.
Scratch says we need to leave now.
I know it's a Tarrasque.
Tarrasques are bigger than cities. Why would you think it's a Tarrasque?
Because it looked into my soul.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
that makes sense.
Maybe
I
he
do
was
not
a
have a
baby
soul.
Tarrasque.
That's why I'm unaffected. Scratch, let's go.
My bow is still drawn. I'm just kind of shaking now.
You guys are freaking out as you are heading down the river at much faster speeds. You see these logs parting much faster than they were before.
We just keep yelling, alligator poison, alligator poison.
Everything keeps going. The water flashing mud, guys. The bugs are distracting you as the faster you're going, the bugs are hitting you and actually getting into your eyes.
I have a little windshield wiper.
At one point, you guys see something in the distance. It's in the middle of the river, and you're approaching it at fast speeds.
Is it a cart?
It is a net.
Oof.
As your raft heads straight first into the net, and it wraps all of you into.
We have no reaction, can't do anything. I want to try to firebolt it.
In acrobatics or athletics.
Can I just firebolt it?
You can try.
Cool. Yeah, okay. What if I try again?
You can't try again.
But it's much better this time.
What was the first one?
A 2 plus 5?
You fire straight through the bowls. And when the net does hit it, you realize that this net is made out of swamp vines, so it is very, very fire resistant. And it just entangles all of you then and bounds you to the raft. And
is the raft still going though?
The raft is no longer going, guys. The propeller we're getting taken up with the net as well. When suddenly 10 lizards drop from the trees, all wearing primitive armor and carrying spears, and they point each of them at you. You're all
I
stuck.
lose the arrow that I've just been holding.
Probably shouldn't attack them right now.
Do you lose the arrow?
I wouldn't. I personally,
We can't take on.
I wouldn't. But I mean, hey.
I say, don't worry, guys. It's a good thing we took that lizard poison.
It's a good thing we drank anti-arrow and spear poison.
What?
They just kind of look at you guys, and they start speaking to each other.
Is it Abyssal, Common, or Elven?
Nope.
Sylvan, perhaps?
I don't believe any of you understand this language.
I don't
These
know. I got
cats, maybe.
common, druidic, dwarvish, and abyssal.
If it's an animal language, she
It is
knows
not
their
an animal
vibes. She can pass vibe
primordial
checks.
If lizard folk don't have their own distinct.
It's common. They're speaking common. I understand common. You can tell me. I understand common. It's not common. That crazy.
I will need a history check to know,
Okay.
for you to know what it is.
Wait,
No,
16?
16.
Yeah.
Cletus, what'd you get?
15.
15. So both of you will know you are correct. It is Draconic that they are speaking. Sura Karatida. Like, do you actually lose that arrow?
Everyone's telling me not to.
Okay. They begin to grab onto the ends of the net and they pull you to shore. They're pointing the spears at all of you.
I still have my bow, like right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're ready to
I'm
pop
trying
off.
let go.
I don't think we're popping off against 10.
A few
Right.
more of them are pointing at you, and they're basically pointing at you, and they keep like pointing to the ground very viciously with their spears.
I say you first, and I start like pointing to them to put their spears down.
And then they poke you. Doesn't do damage, but they do poke you.
Stop making him mad.
Oh, I want to loose it in his face.
Okay,
Look,
we'll die. If
It's
you
a
do that.
50-50. You're gonna lose. They're gonna be like 10 HP enemies with like low AC, but there's a lot of them, or they are high. Or there's 10 of them, and they're R level or higher.
Okay, but I know
we're
Darian, and I
screwed.
don't think we're supposed to fight these guys.
Yeah. Look,
Am I that bad?
look,
Yes.
look.
What do you mean? Do I put you against hard enemies?
Yeah, we're not-
No, well, no.
Boy.
Yeah,
No. You have us run into hard characters that we think we're supposed to fight, and then we fight them, and then they're very
Look,
high level.
this is
Tyrion won't kill us off.
no one here is gonna randomly just start fighting people we probably shouldn't fight.
Kill
So
you guys
let's
all?
take the opportunity and not fight this
Yeah.
time. Also, here's how we look at it. In D&D, we're level 3. You go from levels 1 through 20. So there is a 1 out of 3 chance that we could face these enemies. Technically 1 out of 2, because if they're level 3, we don't want to fight 10 of them. So if they're level 0, 1, or 2, we're great. If they're levels 3 through 20, we're screwed. I mean, it really is.
It's not a chance I want to take.
like a
It's
5%
more because
chance.
of there's numbers of them. There's 10 of them.
There's 10 of them, and I
Only
don't
4 of you
have.
guys.
We don't have Fireball. If we had Fireball, honestly, I would debate it.
I was saying, if there was just 1 or 2 of them, you could absolutely take them, no problem. Even if there was just 4 of them, but because there's 10 of them, it would be a very, very uphill battle.
And we have nothing only.
There are 5
Can
of
I
us.
tell if there's like 1 or 2 that seem to be leaders among the 10 of them? Do they all seem pretty equal?
That would be an insight check.
Yeah.
That's a nat 20. That's a 20.
You can tell that one of them definitely seems to be the leader of the pack currently.
So I look at him. Is he the one that's like being the most aggressive with me putting my
No,
weapon down?
he's not. He's standing in the back currently.
Okay, I look at him and I point at him, and then I point at the rest of them, and then I point for them to move it down.
With what?
I have my
Are you
Yeah,
pointing the
you're
bow
pointing it
him?
at the leader.
I'm making sure he knows I'm talking to him.
Okay.
And I'm going to all his men,
Oh, with the
telling them to put
fingies.
their weapons down so that he knows I'm talking to him.
It can be like with the end of the bow too, not like the arrow. Like
We're not
like,
threatening to shoot
side,
anyone.
yeah.
No, I'm saying they're telling me to put mine down. I'm telling you to tell them to put theirs down.
He walks up to you.
It smacks you.
Stashes you on the forehead.
He, in
Yep.
very, very broken calm, says,
Your arm is covered in drool.
"Not how work."
Guys, I know what's going on.
Pare.
I look at her and say, guys, I think I'm starting to understand Draconic.
They need a performance.
I repeat
They want to hear the
I-
music.
whatever word he's saying to me back at him.
Can I take the time to make a performance check?
Oh, no. We start playing bluegrass. Fireworks and bluegrass.
Do you have?
Fireworks might get us killed.
sure. Oh,
Advantage.
So Raylan is on the verge.
A
He
nat
got
one
crit
of-
one, I give him advantage, and then he had nat 20.
Yeah, because you have performance proficiency. Yeah,
I got 18 on performance.
I got 22.
I got 8.
I thought you gave me the help action. That's true.
Yeah, so
You can't roll and give the help action.
basically, when it looks like
But
they're getting very close to
like-
Raylan, they pretty much look like they're about to have some horse meat for dinner. The others start like
Nat 20. I'm alright. I start crumping. Does it help our situation at all?
No longer pointing their
Shaking
weapons at
I'm not.
me. I will
He is.
stop. Like I will put.
They
mine
are not
away.
pointing their weapons at you.
Then I put mine away.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You guys begin to play, and it seems to begin to calm them down. They go, Ray, 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 Ray. They actually lift the net off of you guys,
Cool.
allowing you to
We
get
run.
up,
No,
stand, and then, Ray, Ray, Ray. And then the pack leader goes, hey, you, fada.
I think that'll be a good stopping point. It is late.
Yeah, we'll end there for tonight then.
You should clip that like yeah, and then just end the clip.
That was really, really funny, actually.
Yeah.
You good, Raylan? You were getting aggressive.
You can't point 10 weapons at me.
Yes, that's actually you can. Funny enough.
That's like saying you're gonna go into Africa, find the indigenous people. They're gonna surround you with weapons.
We go to their home. We go to their home.
Oh yeah, I've got a machete. Drop all of your weapons, and then you get a spear to the gut.
I had mine drawn first.
Yeah, but also we went into their house. We went into their home. They said, "What the hell are you guys doing here?" And then you pulled a gun on them and said, "I'm taking something in here. Put your gun away." And you're like, "No."
And then we
group
play
of
music.
Then you play
We
music.
chose to trust, tried to kill us.
Yeah, but there wasn't 10 of them.
No, that was actually really smart.
I got a nat 1 and a nat 20. That was
This
wild.
campaign is going to be definitely very chaotic.
Yeah.
I think
I
we're all-
promise I'm not trying to kill you guys. There's always a way out, and this
Yeah.
was definitely one of.
It's just because every time we would go to fight someone in the last one, they ended
had
up
a
being, like,
character-
17 or 18 or
Well,
something.
because we were supposed to use roleplay, and we would
Yeah.
have certain
Or-
martial characters who can't
I know.
roleplay.
Still, we kept fighting these really hard people, so like I don't trust him.
No, that's
There's
the thing.
10 of them.
He did roleplay.
So-
He played a lot.
If
He
you
He just also
The creatures
was a
are-
barbarian.
There was only like 1 or 2
Well,
fights that we
okay.
couldn't win.
the
I
creatures
think.
that fought were
Yeah, he was just-
will-o-wisps. They
Yeah.
only rated a CR level 2.
Yeah.
Right, so like
But
what-
they
yeah.
have a really high AC. They just don't do much damage.
Yeah.
And you have to hit them with magic.
Yeah.
Well, like with those, yeah, for
They can be really hard if you're like fighters and barbarians,
These
though.
are also only rated CR2.
Yeah, but there's
But
10.
since there's 10 of them, you want to be.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's 10 of them, and I don't trust that they're not a weird level that we can't
But
get.
next session, you will be led to the encampment of Lizard Wolf within the mire.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Well, normally when they say there's 10 people pointing weapons at you, and
You
then
don't want to mess with that.
well, and then the DM goes,
Except for the
you
rogue.
still have your weapon out? Are you sure you have the
I
weapon out?
know.
Are you sure you're pointing it at the guy? It's like if he says, "Are you sure?" one more time, I'm leaving. I'm I'm getting in the boat and I'm running.
We'll probably sign off.
Oh, we didn't leave. End it.
Thanks everyone for joining. We'll be back again in 2 weeks at 6 p.m. EST for episode 2.
Hopefully.
Melodies is Mayhem. The consequences of our actions. All right, we'll see you guys all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.